Purple fatty.
Said all three from the start, lad, and I've still got that tingle in my balls.
I have to get the tits out when scoring a hat-trick. Put me on a grill and turn me the fuck over.
Welcome back to Behind the Screen.
What is happening?
Behind the mic.
How?
Behind the table.
We need to come up with something there, you know.
No, what?
Is it just behind
the pod? I don't know.
No.
No?
Do you know what? We leave it to you.
Yeah.
What should we be called?
No, absolutely not. You can't be leaving that to you.
Oh no,
psychotic.
Behind the
darkness. This is for all you gots out there.
Behind the giant.
Cut that.
Listen, mate, you don't know what people are out there watching this. You know what I mean?
Your coming up section's going to be cool. We've already started. Where are we, lad? Where are we?
Where are we? Oh, actually, yeah. Fuck that off. Fuck that off for now. Just none of that goes in.
This is all going in. Absolutely all of it's going in. You see this raw, mate.
This is raw, lad.
This is in. When I don't keep him in check on a scheduled fucking podcast line. You want to see him over there before he was doing fucking little jumps on chairs and that.
Jumps on chairs?
Yeah.
As if I could jump on a chair. I've just been told my ankles give way when I get in the car, lad.
Playing the floor as lava in the arms. That's where we are.
So,
a little treat for you guys.
A little treat for you. So we spoke to the very lovely people at the Brutal Arms. Well, it wasn't people, it was person, wasn't it?
It was.
Just one very lovely woman, the manager. Glado, I feel like you should tell them what it is because you were the one that was
do it
the
in Gary Neville format or do it in actual format, Scouser format? I think I'll do it in Scouser format.
Yeah.
You can get 10% off the Brutal Arms if you quote Behind the Screen when you're ordering your scran. Get on that.
How sick's that?
Get on that. You say
10%.
Behind the Screen, you get a little cheeky 10% off your scran. Fly down. It's beautiful. We're here every Tuesday. We record here every Tuesday. We were coming here before we recorded every Tuesday just because we like the food and the staff, mate.
Exactly,
and
mate.
Then we just got our feet under the table. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink and all that. And now we've got a 10% off code.
Listen,
it is what it is.
Listen, it's your last 50 quid, right? Your last 50 quid,
last 50 quid.
Right? You get 10% off just by saying Behind the Screen. So do you know when you take your beer with your last 50 quid and you pay and you get your 10%, you got a fiver left and you wanted that dessert that you've always wanted.
Not your bird.
Just you.
Just you.
You get that dessert, but you can split it.
No.
You no, lad.
Dessert.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
No.
Your bird's
Keep
fine.
It for yourself.
Tell
her to go for a big pour something.
That fiver that you couldn't afford because it would have been 55 quid. Guess what? You get everything now. For that 50 quid, just by saying Behind the Screen in the Brutal Arms.
So you come with 50, and now you're paying 50 because
you will pay for.
Yeah,
but they're paying for more. They're paying for more scrap.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fair.
Do you know what I mean?
That's no. You come with your 50 quid, you get 10% off. You save yourself a fiver, you throw it in the Fruity, and you win the jackpot. You go
and then you get absolutely bladdered in the Brutal Arms.
Or you throw a fiver on your Soccer 6, and it comes in. You know what
That's
I mean?
a good shout.
You know, we're not sponsored by any of them that we've just said.
No, we're
fruit
not.
Machines or
10% at the Brutal Arms mate. When you quote Behind the Screen. Gotta be weird, something cherubs.
Test it. We don't even know if it works.
Right, fuck that off now.
None of the staff members spoke to one of them. They said Behind the Screen. They're looking at them going, what? What's Behind the Screen?
What do you mean?
You're funny though. Tell us your experience with using our code. That doesn't work. It's not even real. We're just getting to look novice.
If you use our vacant code Behind the Screen,
yeah. Valid forever. Forgot to say about it. It's valid forever. The Brutal Arms code is valid in the game, bird. Get down, have a scran, have a coffee, sit outside with the heated lights in the summer.
No. By the way, that was the longest advert.
No, this is all, no, it's not, lads. No,
are you just going to get chopper?
Yeah. No, lad, this is not even, none of this. Even you talking to me now asking about the advert, it's all in the podcast, lads.
It's all in, yeah?
It's all in, lads. I'm not spending my time to deal with this shit. You know what I mean, lads? I send that my work to other people. I'm not doing my own work.
Yeah, no, none of that. Well, cherubs, listen. Welcome to another episode. It's episode 3.
Episode 3
of Behind the Pod. It's Behind the Pod. It's Behind the Pod. That's it.
It's funny that I just said before Behind the Pod, and you went, no.
No,
Yeah,
I know,
absolute
but it is.
disgusting,
Behind the pod.
Behind the pod.
Behind the pod. It's just, it rolls off the tongue, and it is what it is.
Welcome back.
Behind the pod.
Called Behind the Screen, welcome back to Behind the Pod.
Yeah. No, behind the screen's the business.
The business.
The business.
Business, lad.
Yeah, this is behind the pod.
Behind the Pod.
We might change it.
We will.
So, episode 3.
3 already, lad. Can you believe it? I'm fucking sick to death, yeah.
Honestly, I feel like I need a break. You know what I mean? I think every 5 episodes we'll have a 5
He's not
break.
even gigging tonight. He said he was gigging, he's not. He just wants this
I'm not.
short, sweet cut and
Short, sweet cut home. Because I just can't be bothered, mate. I'm getting old.
You all are, lads.
No, episode 3. Last week went well.
Did that? Enjoyed it. It was a good one last week,
for the many tens that watched it.
Are we on double figures now? There we are. It's like 30, 38 or something now.
We're past that now, lad. We're flying.
Yeah.
38 or something, lad. So, and the other one's on like 67, so you know, we're absolutely
We have got a
flying.
video on 1.3 million. Like,
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
We have, haven't we? But that's not YouTube though, is it? Know what I mean?
Hey, listen, it will be when when we release the Violet and Tale of Thingies. You watch that, lad, on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the stars. It'll die on the stars. Absolutely.
Oh, die on the stars. Yeah. No,
we know what it is.
He doesn't know anything. That's gonna die.
I don't know anything about algorithms.
No,
I am an algorithm.
the algorithm avoids me. I'd like the plague. So, yeah, episode 3. Listen, cherubs, we don't even want to take over the games. We just want to be in the game. But to do that, all you have to do, well, you know what to do. I mean, it's episode 3. All you have to do is this, and this, and this, and that's it.
We're not even going to start saying it anymore, just do it.
No, just do it. It's there. Because this is a bit of the work that Glado actually does. So,
It's not. I don't.
All right, okay. No,
I was looking for me night tick to say just do it, but I can't be asked standing up.
No, don't stand up, lads. No one wants to see that.
Thrust in the camera.
So like, subscribe, and share.
Subscribe, like, and
whatever order.
Check out our socials. We're flying on them.
We're flying on the socials.
Flying on the socials.
Glado mans the TikTok, which is flying.
Shit, we just go on, lads.
Yeah.
We've got so much content, so many avenues, lads.
Crazy.
We're not reactors, are we? We're just everything.
No. But you know what? It's like jack of all trades, master of none.
It literally is.
It's just whatever. Just, you know what we do? We just go, oh yeah, I like doing that. Ha. And then we throw it up. And that's it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you want to do that, that's how easy it is. You just post, just share it. Just share it. You're worrying, oh, I'm not going to post that video because what will people think?
Oh, no, you shouldn't think like that.
No one's asked. Just post that video.
Yeah.
Just get it out there. This is from people that make absolutely zero.
I think
I'll
be speaking about a video I posted this week, but I'll speak about it in a minute.
Absolutely zero. We make zero.
No, zero. Yeah.
Zero.
We put into this.
Like we're not sitting here as gurus saying just post that video. You'll change your life.
No.
You'll be in debt.
Oh yeah. You'll be every video.
You will start looking for editors and thumbnail designers when you're not in anymore.
Yeah.
But it's all part of the fun.
No, of course.
It's all part of the fun.
I don't even know if I can pay my wedding, but I'll fucking pay the channel.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It is what it is.
We'll document it with the camera.
Yeah, of course. Document my divorce.
That'd be a sick podcast. Just taking a little hour on your wedding and just going, right, Laura,
just doing a podcast.
Just go and sit with your family or something. After fucking the venue, yeah. We'll set them upstairs, everyone can fucking sit downstairs, isn't it? That'd be sick, that.
You just put an idea in my head. She fucking lost me train of thought. What was I saying? So Glado mans the TikTok. I've been trying to say this for about fucking 5 minutes. Glado mans the TikTok and it's flying. I man the Instagram and it's flying. No one mans the YouTube and it's shit. But we leave it up to you.
That's your job.
That's your job.
You need to man our YouTube.
You man our YouTube.
Manage it, you can't get scruff.
We'll post once or twice a week and you just watch them, like them and share them.
Yeah.
Put them in your WhatsApp group, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyway, that's enough on the socials.
That is.
Glado, how are you, mate?
I'm sound, lad. I am sound. As always, it's a weekly catch-up section that pops up.
Yeah, weekly catch-up, whatever.
Weekly catch-up.
Yeah.
What have you
We
been
don't
up to, lad?
we don't actually have to say it.
No?
Just let it happen.
We don't have to say it.
No.
Quick fire questions. We don't have to say it, no.
No, I have to say it. I have to say it because I'm definitely an in the closet ADHD. You know what I mean?
In the closet ADHD.
In the closet ADHD.
You open the door, boo, and shut them again over and over and
No,
over
it
again.
means I'm in the closet gay. I'm just also ADHD.
Oh, lad. Quick disclaimer, me and Tomo sit silently in the car on the way here and don't speak to one another because we want to ask each other how our week's been and that. So we sit there and we're like, alright, yeah.
Alright, sound.
It's going to be good, this, isn't it? Yeah.
We try and talk as much like business
broad,
side of it.
But broad as well, so we're like, how was your week? It was good.
Yeah, it was good.
That's it. That's what I do on here anyway.
Nah, to be honest, lad, it's fucking hard getting anything out of you.
I know, it is.
You know what I mean? Especially your kicks off.
Oh, well, I told you last week, lads, with the sucking the pink thing and that. Louise said no. Alright. That's right. I offered her everything that she could have wanted and she said I'm not having it. So.
She said nah, mate.
Yeah, you're not in the closet
say no
anymore,
to me,
are you?
No, fuck that, mate.
No, she doesn't say no to you, I don't know.
No, she never says no to me. So your week's been good?
It has, lads.
Done anything?
No, so, do you know what? Do you know why I've only just realised earlier? Do you know why I say I haven't done anything with my week? Right? My weeks are weeks. Right. I go to sleep 3 or 4 times a week. I only have 4 days or 3 days a week when you think about it. They're just long fucking days, mate.
Oh, yeah, they are,
So when I go to here, I haven't really done much. It's because I've had 3 long days and my week's already finished. So like Monday going into Tuesday, I'll have a kip. Tuesday into Wednesday, I won't.
So your week's
Wednesday
like
into
11
Thursday,
days?
I will. Thursday into Friday, I won't. Friday into Saturday, I will. I'm having like 1 kip every 2 days. So that's why I don't
know how you live like that,
I don't feel like I do much because it's only been 3 days since I last done a podcast.
Only just seeing you, lad.
That's why I'm sick of you. I see you more than I see Louise.
So, as you can tell, Glado works on other spectrums of realms of whatever. As the rest
I'm not
of us.
in the closet, mate. I'm right out there.
You are right out there, ADHD, lad, without doubt. We should have just called this the ADHD podcast. You know what I mean?
Probably get views.
Probably not.
Behind the ADHD.
Behind the closet?
Behind the spectrum, lad.
Wow. Fucking hell. Behind the spectrum.
Behind the spectrum.
That's too deep, that, lad. Wow. Jesus.
That's a rabbit hole in itself, that.
Fuck damn,
No, this week, lad, I've essentially done work my balls off. It feels like month end non-stop at the moment. And that's good. Love every second of it. For those of you who don't know, I'm a video editor. I edit for Elden Ring creators primarily. You don't know some of them. See if you can guess in the comments who I do edit for in the Elden Ring community, if you will. The fucking big names you edit for as well, mate. They're the big guns. So I'm fucking proud of the people I've got on my roster, mate. They are big guns.
Don't get me wrong. I genuinely hope the people that aren't watching this play Elden Ring.
Yeah, no, I do, lad, yeah. I don't even fucking play it. I'm sick to death of the bastard thing.
Yeah.
I am absolutely sick to death of it.
Because them type of people are certain type of people, aren't they?
Yeah. No, I have absolutely mixed business and pleasure, lad, and don't do it. Just don't do it, lad. Yeah. I used to like playing the game. I fucking cannot bear it.
So I've never played it. So the way I see it is people that play it are the people who like don't get showers and that. Do you know what I mean?
That's most gamers though, isn't it? Gamers in general get that perception, don't they?
Mind you, I play FIFA. I can't remember the last time I had a shower.
There you go, that's why we're sat a little bit apart.
Yeah, the smell is disgusting.
I have essentially, lads, edited watched Dragon Ball Super. I've sat there, Dragon Ball Super on one screen with our Jamie and FIFA on the other screen, lad.
He definitely doesn't shower, does he?
Oh, mate,
without
absolutely not. Phenomenal. I'd never watched it before. Phenomenal.
Was
Phenomenal, yeah. Been 68 episodes in, lad. We started watching it 3 days ago, lad. 3 days ago.
Well, for Jamie, it was 8 days ago.
No, to be fair, lad.
For you, it was like 2.5.
He was up till 4:30 with me this morning, lads.
Lad, listen. I know, like, so me and Glado have this joke, or I do, and Glado has to listen to it, because I never stop saying that his kids are mine. I mean, I know it's not a joke.
This happened literally the first time we seen each other after like 15 years, and he was like, they're my kids, them.
Yeah.
And it just stuck.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, we could have scrapped or anything.
No, there's no old part. It is what it is.
Absolutely. Like, I'm just a shithouse.
Don't get me wrong. He went home and slated me to Louise, mate.
I slated Louise. How could you do this to me?
He didn't even want to say yeah to the pod. He just can't say fucking no. Don't worry. Comes out another way.
I get FOMO, lads.
What?
I get FOMO.
I can't remember where we were going with that.
My kids, your kids. I don't know either. Oh, because I said he was up till 4:30.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I know we joke saying, you know, with the my kids. But let me tell you this. As jokingly my kids, do not let them have the same habits that you've got, lads. Because it's not normal.
Lads. Too late.
It's not normal.
4:30, mate, we were sat there and I was like, lad, you've got to go to bed. You know, I've still got to do work. I've got to start doing work now, lad. You're going to have to go to bed. No. But it was sick, lad.
Started already.
Oh, it has, lad. 100%. 100%.
They're all gonna, do you know what? It's gonna happen, I know it is. Jamie,
I said Jamie before, yeah.
Oh, but both of the kids anyway. I didn't know whether you wanted names on pod, whatever. Both of them are gonna end up being editors for us, for me and Glado, right? And they're still all gonna live in the same house, and Glado's still gonna be editing for other people. And we still won't be monetized.
Absolutely.
We're just paying your sons.
Yeah, absolutely.
Out of our
your
own
sons.
My sons.
Absolutely, lads.
From the child support that you get.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just an absolute...
Yeah.
Think about it. If I get child support and give it to you and you give back to the kids and then I don't have to spend money on the kids that live... It's like a proper loophole.
Ah, loophole, lad.
A loophole, mate.
My God, yeah, we've just found a proper loophole here,
we have just beat the system, mate. Oh my God. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, people. It's that simple.
If you go to HMRC and quote behind the screen,
they'll lock you up. They will absolutely lock you up. They will ask you first and foremost, do you know where they are?
Right.
How was your week been? Because I don't know anything about how your week's been. You've not been, I don't think you have anyway. Or if you have now every single day, I'm just a bad business partner. You haven't been live or bushed. Have you done nothing this week? Have you been a proper lazy bastard?
No. No, lad. No.
Have you been hammering FIFA? Are you watching Dragon Ball?
I wish, lad. I wish.
I've been absolutely smashing its cake.
What have I been doing?
It's like getting blood out of a fucking stone.
I can't even... Oh, yeah. I know what I've been doing. No, I was busking last week. I haven't really bushed the last couple of days. Because I've had gigs and stuff, and then went to my mate's Thursday. Oh, lad!
I seen that was it last week when you went live and that girl robbed the mic off you? That last week before the
No, that was Mother's Day. That.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
You only just posted it recently, lad, haven't you?
No, that was a clip. That was a clip from Mother's Day. Yeah,
I mean, you
that's something I want to talk about in a minute. Yeah. But anyway, so went to my mate's, lad. We wrote a bit of a blinder of a song there, you know.
That's right, lad. Are we getting the new outro song, are we? Right.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, that's on in the description. You need to send me now.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So, do you know the song at the end of the last two pods?
All of them? Every single video?
Or every single video that's on the YouTube. It's my song. It's on Apple Music. It's on Spotify. It's not just mine. So we make Pete's as well. We're called Take Notes. It's called Don't Lean On Me. And it's bang average, so go and listen to it.
That's getting cut. To me, don't let him promote.
He is promoting.
My head fell off, lad. I need to check the recording.
Nah, it's not recording.
It is, I know it is. I don't even know why I'm checking. Keep talking, lad, don't worry.
You do it all the time, lad.
No, listen.
I've got quirks and you've got quirks.
Listen, imagine I never checked and it wasn't recording. Imagine the absolute hell that it become from you.
I'd go.
Exactly. So it's not worth it.
I'm coming to gig early, love.
It's not worth it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we wrote a banger of a song. So, no, because I've been reacting to Ren and stuff.
It's like proper fueled.
I'm trying to go like a different way. Not like copying Ren, But
no, but it's inspired you. Like, you're allowed to be inspired by
that's what I mean.
artists.
It's very inspired by him. It's like the way we wrote it. It's basically like a story of a fucking manipulative woman.
Business partner.
Manipulative business partner. And his quirky mate who vapes. And
sounds fucking familiar.
just going off life experiences. Yeah, so it's about a manipulative woman and a let's call him a sheep of a man.
Little follower.
Yeah. And it's about that and the story they go through, but it gets fucking heavy at the end, lad.
Are you releasing this before or after the wedding? Because I've got to ask you if you're okay.
Oh, it's not to do with me, mate.
Life experience, manipulative woman, the sheep of a man.
It's not to do with me, lad.
I don't even want to get married.
I'm getting married for a reason, lad. And that's
She
for
told
love.
me to.
And that's for love, but I'm doing Morse code, help me.
Yeah, like that's what you keep banging for and clapping for. Like,
that is for love. Code. I love that I'm getting married, and that's that.
That's just said, please send help. SOS.
Yeah, so
That's sick, that, lads.
yeah,
exciting,
so we've done that. That's going to be good.
Exciting, that, lads.
We've got 3 or 4 that we need to go to the studio for.
Do you go in like the afternoon and shit and do an afternoon thing, or is this like having a laugh with your mate but creating something special all the way to the night type of thing? Because they're my ones. I do that at midnight until 5, 6 in the morning.
It's literally them. Like
love them.
I'll go to his for about 4 o'clock, and then I won't leave till say like 11, half 11.
Oh, no,
you know what I mean? Or if we go out, then it's the early hours of the morning, obviously. But lad, it's literally full on. Just as soon as we get there, have a chat, blah 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 blah, and then it's bang straight in. And it's just like I've been writing this, I've been doing this.
How can you do that with him, but we can't do that?
What do you mean?
We are so unprofessional.
Yeah, but me and Pete have been trying to do that for 11 years.
Yeah, that's very true. We've done it for 2 minutes. We get to the Mars to do the reaction. It takes us 3.5 hours to click.
Do you know what? You'd be very surprised, you know, because as a podcaster and a content creator, which I'm not professional at all.
Oh no.
But you know when it comes to singing?
Oh.
Ultimate fucking straight down the line.
As I'm saying, lad, I'm going there. I'll watch Dragon Ball and I'll play FIFA and everything like that. Lad, the work's doing this shit in the background. Yeah. I'm not just sitting there doing
No, I know, you know.
I've got downloads,
they don't know, you know.
exporting. I've just got shit going. My PC, lad, is out of breath. Yeah. My PC's out of breath. Just
watch Dragon Ball and fucking give me a break, lad.
Lad, it's doing 90 processes whilst I'm watching Dragon Ball, and to the naked eye, lad, I'm being a lazy fucking playing FIFA, watching Dragon Ball, and yet all my work's automatingly doing itself. Like, automatingly.
See, in my head, in my like weird head, I like to imagine that, you know the way you're just sitting there playing FIFA, and your computer is fucking doing everything, you're not touching nothing. I like to imagine that there's little men in there.
Oh yeah,
and it's a warehouse, and it's just like,
oh yeah, definitely.
For system download.
Yeah, I
jump down. You know what I mean?
100% agree with you.
I do.
100%. They're all out of fucking bread.
Oh, every one of them.
They're
all messing. They work in a warehouse. To them, that's a warehouse.
No, the underpaid.
Smoke like chimneys.
They're out of bread. Everyone, lad. Honestly.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Without a doubt.
But as you said, professional singing wise, lad, I know you. I know when you turn it on, lad, like a switch.
Yeah.
So you turn your ADHD off for your gigs.
Yeah.
But
I know what I do is when I'm on stage, I release just enough ADHD to keep the crowd going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's bossing. It's not. You just broke.
Yeah. Just the mash slip, love. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so, and then, lad. Saturday morning, Saturday morning, wakes up, don't know what went on, me wrist, lad, woke up, and I couldn't even do that with my phone. that weight, it was like daggers, stabbed in the wrist and that. So I was like, what do I do here? You know what I mean?
You'd be right.
No. Well, no.
You sat on it, haven't you, to make it numb?
No, lad. No. This was karma for me. Because I said last week on pod, on pod, I said last week I'd rather have me left arm cut off by a polar bear than be stung on the bullet by a wasp, right? And this was the karma. Because I woke up. Wow. Yeah, I know. So I woke up, lad, and I couldn't do anything with this wrist. Even though it's not your strong hand, do you know how much you do with your weak hand without even realising it?
I do with my weak hand. I definitely do. I cut with my weak hand. I pick stuff up with my weak hand. I do, like, I'm right-handed and I do the majority of the things with my left.
Lad, I couldn't.
Just acting like you had no arm type thing.
I couldn't even hold me vape.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, lad. On a long journey.
Yeah, Jesus
You need
Christ.
a vape, lad.
No, I'm being serious. I wasn't saying as a sarcasm, like, oh my God.
No, well, I'm sorry. It looked a bit sad.
No, it was genuine, like, oh my God. Isn't like, oh my God, you died because of your absolute anguish, because of what we spoke about last week. Is your mum all right?
So I know you're being genuine right now, but your face is still saying sarcasm.
No,
right?
and
I don't appreciate it.
I'm scared and shocked, lad, because I wondered if I need to make sure your mum's okay.
My mum is fine. Yeah, lad. So all day, I had to pick the dogs up with one hand and all that, like getting them in the car, and that just stupid stuff like that. I'm going.
It's just not wore off. No, it's like a proper fucking all morning thing going.
This was all morning.
No.
Into the afternoon, into the night driving. The worst was driving. So when I got to my mum's and that, and I was resting it for a bit, it was all right. It was hurting, but I was all right. And then started driving, lad, using the gear stick. Oh my God.
What have you done now? Like, is it all right now? What did you do?
It's fine now, lad. Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know. Maybe I've slept on it.
Yeah, and it's
trapped the nerve.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, lad, I swear to God, especially on the way there, I was struggling, but I have got through it. Then it got worse while I was gigging, and I was there till bells, lad.
No.
It was in Aldi Park, in the lakes, right? White Cross Bay, lovely holiday park, great crowd. But, like, I have this thing where, like, I'll switch the mic like that, just like a comfy thing, you know what I mean?
I've got my vape on me.
Yeah, it probably is. Lad, switching the mic like that. You know, and I'm like, there's a bit break in the song or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went like that, lad, and threw the mic to my left hand. Normally I just catch it. And lad, it just went like that, just about caught it, lad, but my wrist, lad. And then from that point, lad, I don't know what was going on, lad. No, when I was hitting the my notes, I was really hitting the my notes. I was in pain. The pain.
The scream.
I've never.
The screech or scream. Yeah. I was like.
That audience got the best performance of my life that night, mate. Because I had to really go for it.
So when you were singing the sad number and you were in fucking tears.
Mate, I was like Michael Jackson at the end of Ben. I swear to God, mate. But like, so I stopped, packed my stuff up and that. I had everything under one arm. Just like, oh, I had my vape in my hand, I'm not gonna lie. I was just going through the pain, fuck it. And get in my car, lad, driving. Oh my God. I like to say I've got quite a high pain tolerance for certain things. Nah, mate.
No, just absolutely rip you off.
Lad. Do you know what I was doing? Listen, knowing you've got a bit of chub, right? There's certain things that a belly's good for, right? And that's for tucking your vape in there and tucking your hand in there, because that's comfy as fuck, right? It just is. You've got to use it, lad, if you've got it.
Yeah.
So, I was trying to tuck it under to take some pressure off. I had it under there, under my tit like that. Why not? Just try it.
Just do anything.
It was on my belly like that. I tried to loose it up, tried to put it behind my head, tried up there, oh lad. whoever was behind me for 50 miles must have thought, he's having a stroke in, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lads, I was fucking done in. And then I got back to my Mars, I said to my bed, look, I know where to live, but I'm not coming home. I said that. I'm going to my Mars, because the dogs are there.
Yeah.
Because I've got to go there anyway and
You
pick them
don't have
up.
to prove to us that you're not the sheep in the story, lads. You don't have to prove to anyone. It's fine.
Not the one.
The sheep in the story.
The sheep?
In your song. You don't have to prove. I said to my bird.
I said to my bird, right?
Yeah, never.
I
Your bird said, don't come home, I'm busy.
No, she said, don't come home, he's here again. And
It was a busy night for me. Like.
it was, yeah. To be honest, I was glad I was out of action anyway. At least she's getting whatever. So I just said to my bird, look,
You know, it's not me, I can't drive.
No, I know. He has got Uber money, though, to be fair.
Dragon Ball, she was playing with my fucking Dragon Ball.
Why do you think he can watch Dragon Ball Z while he's working? Uber money, mate.
Uber money.
Yeah, he's got that Uber flex,
that's
mate.
That's the Scouse richness.
Yeah,
I've got fucking Uber though, bro.
I've got more like Delta Alpha though. You know what I mean?
Acorn taxi.
Yeah,
though.
a bit of an acorn. No, I'd say. Mind you, no.
What levels are you on? Acorn, Delta, or Uber, bro?
At the
or
moment,
Uber Executive. You see them ones that you can
at
click
the
on?
moment, I'm just on like squat and lifts though, me lads. I'm skint right now, lads.
Purple Aki on it.
Lads, I'm just like Purple Aki walking around with a bag. You know what I mean?
Fucking hell.
Feeling people's fat and that. Purple fatty.
That was wrong.
That's what they call me, lad.
That was. They went everywhere.
They call me Purple Fatty, lad. You know what I mean? I'm going to sue them, that cheeky cunt.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh
yeah,
my
I don't even know where we were going with that.
No, your limp arm. You went to your Mars. You told your
So
babe
I didn't tell you. I just said to her, look, I'm gonna stay. Am I okay?
Are you sure? Are you sure?
My mum's coat.
We all do it.
To be honest,
we know who wears the pants in all our relationships.
Fucking hell, mate.
That shit.
She weren't bothered, lad. She been on an endo.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we know what it's
Oh, no, I still got the, make sure you come home early because I don't like being on my own. Oh, yeah, of course, babe, yeah. Gets there just before the game, still asleep. So I could have stayed and watched the game, whatever.
There you go, lad.
The sacrifices you make, mate.
Yeah.
And that's why I wrote the song.
I'll cut all that for your sake, okay?
What?
I'll cut all that for your sake.
Yeah, no, yeah, please do, lad. To be honest, that was just therapy between me and you. Yeah, so I ended up just staying in my Mars lad on the couch. Lad, I was up until about 7 in the morning. Not gonna lie to you. Just had nothing in me to go to sleep. Was in too much pain. Just eating paracetamol, and drinking coffee, playing FIFA. Don't get me wrong, I weren't the best.
In pain.
I weren't the best. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck that. So I play FIFA, mate. Yeah, so I was playing FIFA. Obviously, once I took a few paracetamol, it started going. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit like, oh, I can play now. You know what I mean? Because even when I was playing, it was like, I had to sort of lean it that way.
It sounds like I put the proper, most intense pins and needles ever, lad. Or where like
it was so much worse, lad.
Yeah, where like your ankles, or your legs go numb when you've been for shit.
You know what it was like? So the only way I can describe it was, you don't know what a nerve pain feels like, do you? No, but you can sort of envision it.
Yeah, you can imagine it.
And that's it was right there. It was, like where people go and do all that silly things. It was right there, lad. And then it started there and around.
That's horrible.
And then it just went, and it was
I've never had my blood taken or give blood because they take it from there, lad. Well, they don't take it from there, but there's something that you can have there, lad, and it kills my soul. Lad. I can't, lad. I can't.
You could have full-blown AIDS.
I know.
But would you not get yourself checked?
No.
Why?
I'm not even asked about needles. I just
lad, you're passing full-blown AIDS on to Louise. Now your kids have got it. Because obviously, if you've always had it, then she passes it on to the kids. Oh,
it's intense, this like.
Get yourself checked.
No.
Right, well, know what I mean? If we're doing a fucking... If we're doing a live aid to save your kids because you die of AIDS.
No, it's not, lads.
You know what I mean?
Not like that. Don't worry, lads. Don't worry. You won't get it. We're not doing an OnlyFans yet.
Do you know what I mean? No. Get yourself... I can't lose my business partner, lads.
No.
Just because you've got fucking HIV.
Fuck off, lad. As soon as you start going the big time, you'll lose me anyway. You'll get off. You've already established this.
Yeah, no, but who's going to help me get there, lad? You.
You're jealousy, you know it.
Exactly. I'm paying for this.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, lad, it was tough, you know.
Proper
yeah,
intense,
it was tough. But you know what? The next day, it was still sore, but it wasn't too bad, lad. It wasn't too bad. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. I went on a little bit about my wrist there, lad, but
lads.
I can't tell you how much pain I was in. Like, do you remember? So in school, right, I broke my leg. Do you remember
broke your leg? Never mind.
I snapped it.
It was funny, mate. I was telling the story a while ago to... No, it was hilarious. I was telling the story a while ago to the kids. I forgot it was you. I was saying to them, no, listen, why?
Morse code again.
I'm saying to them, like, you got to make sure you cross the road and blah, blah, give them all the safety over crossing the road. And then when you get hit by a car, blah, blah, and then
Who's saying this to Tubby and that?
No, to the kids. I know, yeah, you need to...
Yeah. Look, lad,
come on, boys,
Tubby,
make sure you look left and right. Yeah.
Remember Tomo?
Yeah, listen. So we could do with that fucking...
Oh, fucking hell, mate. I know, he's nearly 40.
Fucking nan could have. Crossing us across that country road.
Jesus, she just walk out in front of 40 mile an hour cars.
It ain't even that. The road is this wide. She would walk to here and then back when you're here.
Yeah.
And the cars would start going.
Yeah.
And you sprinted across the rest of the way, lads. But
yeah, she been getting run over for no one.
I was telling the kids about it, I'm talking to them and saying, like, you get it by a car, and then I went to them and it just clicked. And I was like, Tomo got it by a car and I was like, snapped him, was in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, absolutely, I didn't know. I was obviously fucking, everyone coming. I was already in school. I got into school. I must have been a good day now. Yeah. I was in.
I know, yeah.
I remember people coming in and going, Tomo's just been hit by a car and all that, but you've apparently done a fucking proper,
lads.
Flips in the air and everything, mate.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, back then, I was fucking black belt in jiu-jitsu, mate. Yeah. So I could do them flips anyway. I couldn't really, like, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, mate. So, what had happened was, fucking car...
You caused so many arguments, by the way, you. Fucking hell, lad. So many arguments you caused, you.
Oh, God, yeah.
Lad.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Fucking hell. Everyone wanted to push him in the wheelchair.
Everyone wanted to get out of class 10 minutes.
Yeah,
but you've got to remember...
You know you can't go fucking wet wipes.
Yeah, because we were all in different sets, though, because you know what I mean? Some are smarter than others.
So I called them wet wipes, not dry ones.
So we'd start at one set. Whoever was in my class, I'd say it was Glado, be like, say Glado needs to take me to the next class 10 minutes early, sound, yeah. And then we go to the next set and go, say such and such, and Glado would hide, you know what I mean? And then we grab him, and then we go to the next one, grab him,
5, 6, 7 of us all pushing him.
And then everyone, and then we're all just walking to the next lesson, like 10 minutes early. Yeah. When I'm not walking, I'm wheeling. And yeah, that was heavy, that. So the car's coming. No, the car weren't coming, sorry. So what had happened was, so there's a lad, I don't really want to bait his name out, but Tubby anyway, and another lad we were walking to school with. And Tubby sprinted across.
Yeah.
Like the fat swat he is.
No, but you can say first names, can't you? Was it Joey, was it?
No, it was Matty.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so comes over, walks over, sprints over like a little chubby cunt. And then I went to go, and Matty went, hey, have you seen that? And started talking to me, yeah? So I've been talking to him at the road, and I still think the road's clear. I haven't looked, you know what I mean? And this car's just gone, fuck, and like got me leg, and I've just gone, wee, fuck off. But I tried to stand up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I tried to stand up, yeah. Because obviously, no, you got to remember the adrenaline is fucking pumping through your body, lad. Adrenaline's pumping, you just going, wow, so I tried to stand up.
Sick, the thought of that.
Yeah, it was horrible, lad. I've tried to stand up, fucking just try and be normal and that. And me my left leg got up and my foot was there, but my right foot weren't there to stand on. It was up here.
Oh, lad, that makes me feel
and I've
sick,
just gone, whoa, I just went back.
No,
I've been calling the fella all kinds and that. I was like, ring me more. I was like, that ring me more.
Any breaks and stuff like that absolutely tear my stomach, lads.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was heavy, that, lad. It was. Do you know what though? I was going through some old stuff and my ma was like, get on this. And when it happened, yeah, like, so my ma and other school mums started reporting that road because it had no lights and that, you know what I mean? And because I think some kid had got killed like previously
Is it off Valley Road going up to, then you turn to the school?
No, so Valley Road never used to have lights on, remember?
Never. Was it there where you got it on Valley Road?
No, it was there, but they'd been petitioning for that anyway.
Yeah.
But because that happened, like, well, basically, yeah.
Because of Tubby's nan, 1,000,000%.
It was, but that road was, I know.
Sad, isn't it?
I know, Pauline, it was Pauline, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sad,
Pauline.
Legend.
RIP, man, absolute legend of Kirby.
Legend, but nightmare for helping you cross the road.
Oh God, yeah, she
couldn't do a job to save her life.
She was out for herself. she wouldn't even save her own grandson. She never did.
She went back fucking soon.
Honestly, she seen Tubby and just went, right, I'm off the day. Yeah, so what happened was there was mums and whatever, like, petitioning for lights and stuff. And because I got fucking ran over by there, next thing, the Echo's knocking at the door, going, we want to do a piece with you about such and such, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't really know what's going on, you know what I mean? And my mum's going, yeah, we should. Lad, you want to see the clipping? If I can get a picture of it, yeah. We'll put it in. Remind me.
No, I'm for me, not for this.
What?
I'm for me, not for this. I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll put it in though, innit?
Yeah.
It's harrowing, by the way. The hoodie I'm wearing, what the fuck was I doing? But, so, the picture was me, I think was standing up, or it was in my wheelchair, one of them. Either way, I've got my crutches in my hand, so I must have been standing up, like that. And he said to me, right, you need to look sad.
I knew you were going to say that, you know.
And I'm like,
I haven't done my acting classes yet.
I was like, not an actor yet. I'm just a lad. So I'm like, okay.
No, you weren't. You were thriving. You were like, I've got this. I was born for this role.
No, you didn't let me finish.
Literally born for this role.
Yeah, you didn't let me finish. What I was going to say was, I was like, okay, turn it on.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I got in the zone and I practiced. I did. I practiced. And I got in the zone.
Fucking hell.
And he was like, I'm going to start taking the pictures now. Now he said, I'm going to start taking the pictures now, but in my head, I heard lights, camera action. And as soon as that camera flashed, I just go, and he's like, I'm taking different angles. And I'm hustling into my mum. You know what I mean? And my mum stays so still. My mum, to be fair to her, great acting. Because she weren't asked about any of this.
She's got stage fright, your man.
She's got her hands on me shoulders like this, right? And she's just going. She looks fucking creepy, lad.
Like she stole you.
Lad, are you messing? She looks like she done the deed herself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I'll have to find that picture, lad. It was so funny.
I broke the cunt's leg. There was no car. Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Away.
I can't wait to see it, lads. Interesting, that.
Yeah. So, we're gonna bring a new segment in, guys. New segment time. So get your little thing ready. It's called Getting to Know You.
Getting to know you. I don't take part in this section.
No, you do.
I don't.
You do.
I'll tell you about Kevin Spacey or Purple Accio.
Shut up, lad.
Do you know what?
We want to know a lot.
I'm going to watch a rabbit hole, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you the story as if I done it, right?
No.
No.
I don't want to think conspiracies against you,
No,
lad.
and I'm going to go like, and it was mad, lad, because I was doing this and this, and I'm going to tell you this big, massive story that weren't even me.
Yeah. Just don't let it be Kevin Spacey. Like, because you don't.
Not that one.
You don't want it. You don't want that heat, lad. You don't want that heat. From 30 people? No, mate. No. So we're going to do a new segment called Getting to Know You, because basically the reason why I want to do this segment is because even though me and Glado have known each other since school, which there'll be stories along the way about that, we're still getting to know each other from adult life. We didn't really see each other in adult life until now, so I want to do this segment, Getting to Know You. Each week we both tell a little story, just about something that's happened. It doesn't have to be long. It can be as long as you want. It doesn't really matter. It's our podcast. We do what we want. Do you know what I mean?
It is what it is.
So Getting to Know You, lad. Did you have one? Have you got?
No, you start, lads. You can start.
Do you want me to start? Yeah.
You can start with yours. You prepped it.
Yeah, no worries.
Lights, camera, action on that. Starts crying in a minute.
Where's my mum? Glado, can you play me ma? Right, okay, so my story today, lad, is about the time me and my dad went to Athens for the final, right? Now, the reason why I'm doing this, so, as you know, before I start this, Hillsborough's today, yeah. It's today, the anniversary's today. So, obviously, when this goes out, it'll be past, but we still need to mention it and at least acknowledge it today. So, to all the 97, gone but never forgotten, mate, and you'll never walk alone. Definitely. But obviously, you know, people lost a lot of people. Do you know what I mean? People lost people, lad, and you know, my dad was one of them. He lost someone close to him and stuff. So it's never good for him. But I thought today I'd tell you like a story about me and my dad. So we went to Athens, right? And my dad, lad, because we won in 2005 Istanbul, and obviously being a while since we've been in Champions League final and that, my dad was like, right, the next time we get there, because you got to remember, the start of Benitez, like the first 4 years, we were climbing, weren't we? We were building, lad. We were building a legacy there, mate. And so my dad said after Istanbul, next time we're going. I was like, yeah, sound. I'm just like 14, 13, like whatever. I don't care, whatever. Yeah, whatever. As long as I get out of school, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I hated these cunts. And then, so then we get there in 2007, lad. And my dad went, right, we're going. I was like, oh, sound. Now, as a kid, getting told you're going to see the Champions League final, as a kid, all you're thinking about is, I'm going to get off the plane, I'm going to go and see this match, and I'm going to get back on the plane and go home.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course, yeah.
That's in your head, that's what's going on.
Yeah.
Nah, because when you get older, and you know the schematics that go into actually doing a holiday.
No, yeah.
I don't know how we survived that holiday, like. Because as a kid, you think plane, match, plane, right? Yeah. Me dad, the only problem is, me dad as an adult thought exactly the same. Plane, match, plane, and it doesn't work like that, right? So
I book flights. That's what your dad done.
That's it. Yeah. I've booked flights, and we'll get a ticket there. Right.
Okay.
Luckily enough, we managed to get a ticket anyway. So
I had to sleep on the street, but it sounds.
Well.
Oh, fucking hell.
Luckily enough, we did manage to get one. So we goes, bearing in mind, me mum, poor mum. Oh, she tried to stop us from going, lad. Oh, she tried. Kenny, the money, Kenny. No one cared. No. We were going. We were going. Do you know what I mean? My dad went, it doesn't matter, I'll figure it out. Yeah. Let's go. So, get on the plane and all that. And it was only when we get on the plane And my dad, and I'm like, where do you reckon we staying that, Dad? And he was like, don't know. And it only dawns on me on the plane. I'm gone. Where are we staying? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're here, really, for, what, 2 nights? And stay somewhere, like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, okay. My dad was like, nah, we're just streets, innit?
Figure it out.
Just party on. Just party on, then go home. I was like, right, can't really party on though, can I? You know, with me being 14 and that. Do you know what I mean? 1 to 2. But can't. And, but then, so we get to Athens, lad. And straight away, my dad went, to be honest with you, lad, we'll get in with someone. Don't worry about it. I was like, I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I like beds and that. You know what I mean? I like comfy beds. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we get to Athens, lad. My dad starts speaking to some kid, some fella. And I'm speaking to his lad. The next thing you know, lad, they're putting us up in their room. You know what I mean? But it's not their room. So basically, they've done what we've done. But they've got a mate who's got a hotel. So what happened was, and it was the worst hotel you've ever seen in your life. You open the curtains, brick wall. Just brick wall. It was the shower. Literally just trickle, and it was like dirty, cloudy water. It was disgusting, lad. It's fucking. There was definitely a shit in that toilet. I weren't going near it. And so basically, what happened? This kid had this fucking moth-ridden, fucking bed-bug-ridden single bed,
God,
right? And then there was me and me dad on the floor, like fucking literally top and tail. You know what I mean? I say there was me and my dad, there was me, my dad, the dust mites, the cockroaches, the fucking...
The mice, the rats.
Whatever's down there, lad.
Wow.
And then obviously the other side of the bed, by the bathroom, was these other 2 fellas, you know what I mean, a lad and a kid. But we were all just like sleeping there, lad. And then all of a sudden, gets up, it was like fucking 8 in the morning or something, day of the final. And we go to, I can't remember what the square's called, lad. We go to the main square, and all of the Reds were there. Everyone. Lad. When I say I've never seen a takeover like it, lad. Plod didn't want to know. Like, at first, Plod were like, calm down, Do you know, in the end, lad, Plod were like, do what you want.
Yeah, so
if you just stay in that square and don't move out of this square, you can have all the ale, you can do whatever the fuck you want, just stay in the square. They didn't want nothing to do with it, lad. So, but don't get me wrong, like, no one was causing anybody.
No, I was going to say, it wasn't hooligans.
No, it was nothing like that, lad.
Celebration.
Oh my God. But some fella, right? Some fella. So, there was this, like, big statue thing, right? And some fella climbed up at the top of it, right? And everyone was like, wait, and he looked a bit like Robbie Fowler, right? So they started saying, Robbie Fowler and all that. And then, lad, someone just went, he's doing my head in now.
Just binked him.
Threw a little tinny at him, lad, a little can at him. And then, lad, rockets were launched, mate. It was like, as soon as one person seen it, and they found it dead funny, lad, there was cans going. You should have seen it for about 3 minutes, lad. It was just hundreds of cans. This lad, I've never forgot his face. I swear to God, he was hanging on for dear life. But remember, if he falls, he's dead. By the way, dead, lad. Absolutely, no one cared. No one cared, right? So he's like this. And he's like that, and he's just going.
He's getting peppered.
He wasn't even shouting. He was just going, just hanging on for dear life. It stopped in that, you know what I mean? I got my ball robbed. I got me fucking ball robbed. Now, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, obviously. It shouldn't have happened.
Did you throw it?
No. I didn't throw it, lads. Right. Bought a ball. My dad went to our lad. Here's a couple of euro or here's a couple of Griechi, whatever the fuck it's called, back in the day. Athens dollar. Here's a cup, go and do whatever, fuck off, basically.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking probably cheat on my wife or something, you know what I mean? Not again.
Not again?
Not after last week. Fucking hell, lad. No, he just said, yeah, just go off and fucking, because I was with that other lad who's around the same age. Goes, gets the ball, and we're just fucking playing and whatever, blah, blah, blah. Before we even get back to me dad, and some kid goes, oh, can I have a kick, lad? Yeah, man, sound, yeah, lad, think. Worst mistake I've ever made.
Boom. Gone.
Lad, he just goes, ha ha ha, knobhead. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Just twats it.
That's a tubby thing.
Oh, that's a tubby thing to do, without a doubt. Without a doubt,
He's
lad.
done it a million times.
Oh, without a doubt. Fucking, so that goes. But then, to be fair, I mean, the ball was shite. It was one of them, like, it was a Casey, but it was like a Liverpool ball. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was literally like a Primark flyaway, you know what I mean? So we watched that go, and go back to my dad, and he's like, where's your ball? And I was just like, there. You're just watching it, just getting absolutely booted everywhere. It was great. And my dad was like, do you know what? That's great, that. Love that. And I'm like, oh, do you? Yeah. I'm bored, mate. You know what I mean? I want to play footy. All I wanted to do was play footy back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it was sick, lad. And then we went to the ground. And the fucking mood changed, man. It was, whoa. So we get there. And we're all right. We've got tickets. You know what I mean? We're sad. But someone accused, so one of the plod, who, by the way, all the plods went as soon as you got to the ground, were fucking armed police.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, it was scary. Like, I don't know people who were just trying to turn up with, like, blank tickets and whatever.
Yeah, how they got the goal to do it.
I don't know how they done it. Like.
It's why, lads. It's why I reckon we lost in Paris. With the way our fans couldn't get in, they got tear gassed and everything like that, lads.
I know.
It's why I reckon we lost in Paris.
Well, obviously, you start with an absolute tragedy. You know what I mean? Not tragedy, but you know what I mean?
It could have been, lads, fucking hell.
But them Greek lads, they were, Jesus Christ. So, I say, I was like, because the two lads that we were with, one of them didn't have a ticket. He had like a Jag one. You know what I mean? And we were a bit like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
because it caused a lot of problems. That particular final.
It's not just that though, lads. If you all you walking at the same time and you're with them, even though you've got proper tickets and they've got a Jag one, lad, they'll knock all of you back, not one. You know what I mean?
That kind of happened for a minute.
Yeah.
Lad, when I say, right, obviously I go on about like, oh, I'm fucking boss at acting and that. Listen. When I say I had to act my little ass off, my little 15-year-old, 14-year-old hiney off, you know what I mean? Lad. So, ticket, he goes, no, sorry, who was it? It was the other fella, he was fine, my dad was fine, and then the fella with the Jag one goes, gets through, but then they call him back, right? So then, and I've just gone, well, I'm all right, yeah. But then because they called him back, I'm with him. Called me as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Weird, yeah.
And I was like, and then she looks at me ticket, lad, it's a fucking genuine ticket.
It's genuine, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but she didn't even UV, she just went like that. Fucking some armed police fella walks over. I just look at my dad, and my dad was like, oh my God. And I went, be alright. And I just thought, oh my God, shit. I was like, what's up? It's fine. It's anyway, come. Was no questions asked. It was just, come. They were no nonsense lads.
Yeah.
Because they knew what was going to happen. They have to, you know what I mean? Oh, lad. So I'm walking with him. And then I just go, you know, I'm just going to have to like... I was scared, but I wasn't like crying. I was just going like, I'm going to have to do something here, like, play on the fact I'm a kid or something.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So I just went, oh, please, mate, please. My dad's there. I don't know. I'm only 15 or 14, whatever, please, lad. And I was like, proper, and he was just going, he was looking as we were walking, and he could see, I was looking at him in the eyes, lad, giving him the proper button eyes.
Yeah, puppy dog eyes.
Lad, please. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm just come to see the tea, you know what I mean? I'm just here for the fan or whatever. I don't know what's... And then he sort of looks at me and goes, go, like that. And I'm like, what? Go. Oh, nice one, lad. Nice one, mate. Thank you. See you later.
Juke, mate.
Honestly, just went... But even me dad, he asked me dad to this day, lad. My dad was watching the whole thing, and I've gone, nice one, lad, this is right, see you later, and just walked towards my dad, like...
Absolutely buzzing with yourself.
Yeah, fucking, right, let's go. And then we fucking went in, it was fine, all good. Got in, lost my dad straight away.
Your dad sounds like a fucking horrendous parent, you know. You painted them in a
horrendous but amazing at the same time.
Painted them in the
like
worst.
The dad I want to be.
Yeah, painted them in the worst light known to man. He said, I've got a little like story about my dad, yeah. He was shit.
What it was so packed. So we went in and I ended up, so because there was so many people, you see wearing your own seat, it just is what it is. Yeah. You're just standing with someone. I wasn't asked. Yeah. It was there, do you know what I mean? But so I don't even end up with the lads we were staying with or nothing. Yeah, I end up with some random fella. It was just like, what's happening, lad? Oh yeah, what's happening? My dad, don't know where he's gone, he's gone to the toilet. He did go to the toilet, and no, he went to the toilet straight away and he said, I'll find you. But then he just didn't find me. So I'm standing there, lads.
Do you know, in this moment, lads, I know it's the final, but in this moment, panic stations kick in and you're looking for your son because you don't know where he is in a foreign country in a football ground. Your dad's enjoyed the match. Your dad has just absolutely went, I'll find you, and then just watched the match.
Yeah, he did. No, he did. Because what happened was...
it was a different time back then, weren't it?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
my mum and dad, lad, you know the story. The street lights come on, that's when you're supposed to find your way back home.
Yeah. Exactly.
You go missing, lad. Find your way back home.
Yeah.
Like...
That's what I'm saying. So
it was very different back then, bro.
I'm in a foreign country. But to be fair to my dad, he knows I'm only there somewhere.
In a fucking...
Right? I even said to my dad, though...
40,000... How many was the stadium? 40,000 or something?
More than that, lad.
60,000. Yeah. He's somewhere here. He's one of the 60,000.
No, so... he was fine with it because I said, our seats are over there. Pointed to where our seats were. Yeah. And he's gone, right, okay, son. He's gone to the toilet. And then I didn't see him. And what he's done, because it was so chocker, he's known where our seats are there and thereabouts, but just stood up there and just watched it. Lad, we'll get on this. This is gonna shock you, lad. This is the perfect example of you can go anywhere in the world and see someone you know.
All right, okay. Good. Yeah.
You ready for this? Mad name. It's a mad name. I am gonna put his name out there. I don't care. He won't mind anyway. He's a good lad. I'm standing there, lad. Can't find me dad. He's there somewhere. I'm watching the game. I look to me right, and Craig Jono.
Fuck off.
Craig Jono is just walking up the steps.
And I'm like, what?
Craig. And he went, Tomo!
What the fuck, lad?
He'd lost his dad. His dad was with my dad somewhere, I reckon. Like, fuck them, lad.
Defo.
So, lad, he lost his dad. I'd lost my dad. He wasn't even at his seats anymore.
Yeah.
He's come stood by me, let me watch the match together.
That's fucking sick.
How mad's that, lad?
I love stuff like that.
How fucking mad's that?
That is sick.
So that's my story for the week, lad. I'm sorry it went on a bit long.
No, what we'll do with them though, lad, is we're going to do one story. Next week I'll have one. We won't do both having a story like that. I won't be able to go anywhere near that, lad. Mine's going to be shit compared to that if I've done one now.
So your story next week?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like your 15-minute story, man, for the last minute and a half.
So it's every 2 weeks rather than a week.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I'll run out of stories after 10.
Same, lads. That's
I've got 10 stock stories.
I haven't got any now. I've got to do something this week. Oh, lad, I robbed his car last week, right?
Are you messing? I've got 10 stock stories for the 10 podcasts I'm going to be on in my life. And that's it. Do you know what I mean?
And now he's got 9.
And now I've got 9.
But what I can segue into is the footy, lads, in general. Because you've just talked about footy, so I can go into the footy. Starting with Salah.
Oh, mate. What a week.
What a fucking week.
What a week. Salah
signing.
2 games from greatness.
Van Dijk with his fucking badge and that, lads.
What did he say as well, lad? He said there should be something in the next... He said, we'll find out in a week or so. He
said, we'll find out in a week or something like that, and then starts going and said, he means, like, we'll find out in the game next week what's got... No, lad, he said, you'll see next week. We'll see next week.
We'll see next week. Lads, we know what's coming, mate.
Lads, we know what's coming. Lad, the game, you can see Robbo screaming his kite off at him.
And
he just absolutely ignored it.
He just went.
He just walked ahead, lad. Robbo like that.
Was Van Dijk's fault,
and he just walked forward like that, lad. And then went and scored the winner.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's basically gone, okay,
Arsenal
Robbo.
Draw 1-1 to Brentford. After beating Madrid 3-0. I can't wrap my head around it.
Oh, I seen something. You're gonna like this. Seen someone on Facebook, right? Saying, if Arsenal had won the last 7 games, they'd be first now. And it said Arsenal 73, Liverpool 72, right? But whoever shared it, it was one of them like multi-shares. Yeah. Fucking brilliant. It said, if Wataru Endo scores 260 goals by the end of the season, he'll be the Premier League's highest goal scorer.
That's fucking sick. That's fucking sick, lad.
Oh my god, lad, I was laughing my head off. I was laughing my head off, lad. You know what I mean?
Lad.
Like, what? Lad, they're so deluded, man.
It's fucking
mad. They're so deluded.
Yeah, lad, Salah signing, Van Dijk potentially signing, still not on %, lad, and I've got this proper...
Don't, lad, because I have.
No, lad, I've got this, like, just imagine it, lad.
Last day.
Imagine just the phenomenal scenes, lad. Is he planning to walk away with no lap of honour, with not being on the bus at the parade? Like, no, he's not. So how can he go from not speaking about it at all to celebrating with everyone on the bus and getting booed like fuck?
Yeah.
That won't happen.
No.
Something is happening, but we don't know what it is yet.
I don't know. Is
he's not planning on sneaking out the back door because he can't. Any other season he could.
Yeah.
This season you can't.
No. So you just can't.
So his silence isn't, I'm just going to sneak out and leave, because he cannot do that.
No.
So why is he so, like, sort of quietly confident with the decisions he's making, lads? So, it's odd. I still hope, I think, lad.
No, I know, I get it. It scares me, lad. It scares me. It makes me nervous.
I said all 3 from the start.
You did, to be fair. I did say 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
I said all 3 from the start, lad, and I've still got that tingle in my balls.
And do you know what? I need you to keep that. I need you to keep that on behalf of me.
The manifestation, lad, that's what I'm doing.
You need to keep that on behalf of me, because... Oh, lad.
How does he sneak out, lad? How does he sneak out the back door?
See, the thing is...
Does he not want a lap of honour?
He's not going to sneak out, so... Is he just... saying not until the season's over, and everything's over?
But at the parade, he's going to boo the fuck every single person while he's on that bus. He's going, Trent, he's signing. The whole parade is people saying, Trent, please stay. Trent, sign. Trent, don't go to Madrid.
Yeah, but...
If he finalises that before it's only next month, you know. It's only fucking... Yeah, but it's something in May. What a date in May.
The parade isn't going to be like that. Might have the odd person, but... The parade is going to be about us winning the league again.
But imagine that overarching it, though. Imagine that little black cloud up here of are you staying or going? And there will be. you only have to get a little bit of a crowd going saying, please stay, and that's it, lad. He's getting absolutely fucking yelled at to stay. It needs to be sorted and boxed before the parade. It's like a little black cloud over the top of it, lads.
Yeah.
But I don't know, Sean, it's just still...
I know what you mean.
Imagine he's on the bus, or imagine he does the lap of honour.
Oh, don't, lad.
Ready?
I know, yeah.
And he stood there, or he comes out, right? And he's got a new date on the back of his shirt, bro.
Oh.
or he's got a t-shirt on, like a white t-shirt saying Premier League winners, and he takes it off.
No, it's going to say Alexander Arnold 2028
or
2029, yeah.
Imagine that reveal at the lap of honour or on the bus, lad. And on the bus, or he does it at the lap of honour, and then on the bus, he wears that t-shirt. Oh, lad, imagine people. He just, and people will call us the losers. The losers. Lads,
lads.
He just goes like that,
imagine.
Whips it off, and on the back it just says 2028 or 2029 or something like that. You know what you should do? You should get the mic, lad. Don't have it on or anything like that. Have the mic, and he genuinely should go. Got something to show you. Pulls his t-shirt off and goes, "I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving." Oh, lads. Oh, that's what it's up. It's backwards. That's what it's up. It's that lads.
Don't.
What else
you get me proper excited here, mate. Jesus Christ.
I've got Leo's goals. Posted a clip. Have you seen it?
No.
The Brun's done an interview. And was asked if he's ruled out a Premier League club or anything like that, and he's essentially said, no, I'll go to any other Premier League club if the opportunity's there, or if I like the project to do and everything like that. And he went, imagine getting KDB for our number 10 for one season. I wouldn't take him. I know that sounds mental, and your heads went too. He's one of the best midfielders. He was one of the best midfielders in the Prem. My mindset. Like Daniel done the same. Daniel turned around and went, oh, imagine KDB in our midfield. And I went, would current KDB get him our midfield? It's not a dead set that he wouldn't. It's not a dead set that he would. It's not, oh my God, absolutely he would. It's a, maybe.
Okay. I'm going to play devil's advocate for you now.
Okay.
Right. So, obviously Slot's in his first season. So, he's working with what he's got, right? But, say for instance Trent goes, right? Now at this moment in time, Trent's drifting in and becoming central midfielder, innit? You know what I mean? When we're attacking, or when we've got the ball. That's not going to be like that for Bradley next season. So what Bradley does, the way he has Bradley doing it, is Trent comes in a lot deeper so he can control play. Bradley comes in,
winger, isn't he?
Bradley comes in the final third, so we'll become more like an inside forward. That's why when Bradley plays, he must get at least a chance a game, Bradley.
100%, yeah.
Because of his positioning, because he's coming in from that like inside forward role, whereas Trent was coming in like a CDM. You know what I mean? So, if you've got Bradley there doing that, you wouldn't have him every single game, but imagine this. So, say for instance, you're gonna play a midfield, so 2 and a 3, yeah. So, imagine you could play Grav, KDB, and let's say McAllister just in front, right? The reason why I say it is because Grav and McAllister can do all this running, you know what I mean? Do their normal jobs. KDB doesn't have to do as much because he's got runners around him and he's picking the passes like Trent does.
See, if
do you know what I mean?
Do you remember when he dropped Gerrard back to a CDM role and he was just spreading balls?
That I don't know why Man City haven't done that.
His legs have gone a little bit. He hasn't got the pace anymore and stuff like that. He
doesn't need to run. If you've got runners around De Bruyne,
they've got Savinho, Doku, Foden, Marmoush, all sprinters, all runners that he can ping the ball to.
Yeah.
Do you know? Saying you need to run up.
Like again, obviously, fucking hell, we're only fucking chubby little scousers. Know what I mean? Pep's pep. But say for instance, like I'll tell you what I'd do on FIFA. right now, City team, if I was on FIFA, right, I would play, obviously, Rodri's out, fair enough, but they've got that, what's his name, is it Garcia? He's like a number 6, number 8. They brought him in January anyway.
Oh, yeah.
He's good. He is good, right? What I would have there is him and De Bruyne sitting deep. Yeah. And then Grealish or Foden in front of them. And then you've got either Grealish or Doku and
Savinho
or fucking Mamouche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or, well, no, Mamouche would just play up front
Yeah,
at the moment because of Haaland. So Savinho, Foden, Grealish or Doku, or whatever way.
Whichever way, yeah.
But then you've literally got, see, I'd have Foden there because of his running.
Yeah.
Right? And then you've got Garcia and Foden doing the running around De Bruyne.
Yeah, and you should.
All De Bruyne has to do then, find Mamouche on the run, find Doku, find... I know it's not as simple as that, but you know what I'm saying, don't you?
He's got the ability. The reason why I wouldn't take him, because Leo's goal sounded dead fucking exciting. I was like, imagine having him for one season as our number 10 or blah, blah. Almost throwing shade on our fucking midfield. Like, oh, KDB would fly into our midfield type of thing. I don't think he flies into it at all.
He doesn't fly into it at all,
like, but he was so like, oh my God, that should be our pick.
I would also be excited to have him for a year.
That's what I mean, I'm not excited, but...
Slot would just manage his games. Slot would probably say to him, I'll give you 30 games this season. Yeah. 30 games. Give me your fucking best for 30 games.
Yeah. I reckon he ends up back at Wolfsburg, mate.
That's a good shout.
I reckon he goes back to Wolfsburg.
It's a very good shout.
But he's still got the ability to easily go to Bayern, Dortmund. Like, he's still got the ability to turn up at them teams, mate. Inter, fucking... I don't think he ends up at the likes of Real or Barca. I don't think they touch him.
No,
but I think
they're not the
PSG wouldn't surprise me to fly in for him.
No.
Bayern, Dortmund, I think Wolfsburg. Chelsea won't go in for him.
No.
He used to play for Chelsea. It wouldn't surprise me if they tried to get him. Do you know what's an alright shout if he was to stay in the Prem? Newcastle.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a very good
But
shout.
I don't know if he gets in their midfield. I think their midfield are units that they are so good.
They are. They are. But again, you've got to remember,
the runners, the big runners,
City
at
the moment,
lads.
City at the moment haven't got runners in midfield. They've not got no legs.
No.
Like, De Bruyne needs runners around him now.
Yeah.
Right, this is one for the older fellas. Jan Molby back in the day. Remember him, don't you?
Vaguely.
Yeah, so Jan Molby was basically a sitting midfielder, mate. He didn't move, he was fat as fuck. He wasn't like fat as fuck, but you know what I mean? Yeah. He was fat for a footballer, and lad, but he could turn on a sixpence. He could find you anywhere on the pitch. And that's all De Bruyne needs.
Yeah.
De Bruyne can turn. All De Bruyne needs to do, receive the ball on the half turn.
Look round. Ping.
The thing is with De Bruyne as well, whether it's on the floor or in the air,
it's
he's finding you.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He's finding you.
Don't doubt it for a second. See, my head went straight to what he's been playing like for City as a runner, and where his legs are gone, and where he looks somewhat overweight and he's not at his best. But then as soon as you just said, don't have him running, I'm like...
Save his legs.
I've went, oh my fucking word, lads.
Let him let the ball do the work. Don't let him do the work.
Scary fucking prospect, that lad.
That's what I'm saying.
Scary prospect.
But what then Kevin De Bruyne does is he extends his career by about 3 or 4 years at the top.
Yeah.
He does, I promise you. Pirlo done exactly the same.
Imagine grabbing him like that, lad, because City aren't going to win the Prem. And we are going to. And then we may, hopefully again, and we might go on a bit of a spree, lads. Imagine he literally just leapfrogs and just continues to win the Prem.
Imagine, lad. See, I know it's a bit of a mad shout, but I wouldn't be surprised if he went to someone like Arsenal either.
No, well...
Because Arteta has worked with him and he's looked...
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I forgot about that.
And think about it this way.
Louise at Arsenal and I went, you won't go to Arsenal or Chelsea or somewhere? And Arsenal...
You've got to think like that because...
Yeah, you know
he's worked with them. Arsenal need a good number 9.
They've just been up there.
But
they're not out there. Hey.
I do think that they need... so they've got Rice and Odegaard who
Have
in
you
the
seen
middle.
Rice's free kicks?
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you see
lads,
them goals,
don't
lad?
even-
They are
don't.
silly. But there's a video, a sick video, that shows, you ready? When we went away and we got beat 3-0 by somebody and he was a world of a free kick and he come back to Anfield.
Oh yeah, that was,
Right.
oh, yeah.
And people are saying,
Yeah, that's happened before. We all know what we're talking about.
yeah, wow. That's it, that.
No, that can happen.
Yeah,
And it's at the Bernabeu, so it can happen.
You've got a belt to shout that. I forgot he worked with Arteta, lad, to be
Yeah,
honest.
that's what I mean. Because I was thinking about Arsenal's midfield, and don't get me wrong, they're a good midfield.
Yeah.
But if Rice is in the team, Odegaard's in the team, and then
Either
who's
Moreno or...
see, I don't
playing
rate
him as a
him.
striker, aren't they, at the moment?
Lad, if
Havertz
you're
is a cam/striker.
yeah, if you're playing Marino, whatever,
Yeah.
as a striker, you don't rate him as a CDM
No.
because he'd just be your CDM.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Partey, he's a bit hit and miss.
That's what I was
But
going to say.
imagine
It's a
De
little
Bruyne
bit
in that
disjointed.
midfield.
It's a little bit disjointed, Arsenal's midfield, I think, because they don't really know what they're trying to do. Is Rice playing as an attacking midfielder, or is he defending, or is he doing both? And then Havertz, lads, I still don't understand what Havertz is. I still don't understand it.
No.
I don't get it. I don't get why they bought him.
I feel like
I think he's shit.
I feel like Havertz isn't really a player for this day and age because
No, good shout.
because this day and age is all about stats and numbers and what you can do for the team.
Yeah.
Havertz back in the day would have just been this maverick, like luxury player who'll just pop up and get you goals from wherever.
Yeah.
Just go out there, son, run, get past people, get in the box, like that.
Yeah.
Now he's like getting pigeonholed into.
You are our striker.
Yeah,
like,
you're our striker, but you're gonna do it this way and no other way because that's part of the percentage what we need as a team.
Yeah,
it's gone nuts.
Strange, yeah.
It's gone nuts. Don't get me wrong, when it works, it works.
Yeah.
Pep, Klopp, Slot, Arteta at a point.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I just say, it would make my fucking year, mate, if they don't make top 4. That would be fucking
Arsenal or
hilarious,
City?
lad.
City.
Arsenal, lad. Hey, they're only, I think it's 5 points or 4 points behind Newcastle for second. If Newcastle win their next game, they can be overthrown for second, lad. But between like 7th and second is
it's
like
nuts.
6 points.
Yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts.
It'd be hilarious, lad, if they don't make. So imagine they never made Champions League, because we've got 5th spot, haven't we? Imagine they never made Champions League.
Lad, that's nuts, you know.
It's a horrible thought, isn't it?
Nuts, lad.
It's mad, lad. City might not make
crazy.
Champions League still, lad.
What?
City might not make it. Like, it's that close in the 7th to 2nd. Well, not 2nd, 7th to 3rd it is.
Yeah.
And then Arsenal have got a few games ahead, like a few points ahead of that.
I really don't want Notts Forest to fall off.
No, I don't. They've worked too hard for it. Everton's
they fell
victory
off
on
a
them, lad,
little
was
bit.
mental.
Yeah, no.
I would have never put Everton to beat them, lad. Fucking hell.
No.
Never.
No.
Wow, revitalised is an understatement, lad.
Crazy, lad.
Remember we talked about the Brazilian rule last week? The Brazilian standing on the ball rule.
Yeah.
I did have it wrong, but you do get a yellow for standing on the ball. Right?
Yeah.
Players in Brazil will get a yellow for standing on the ball with both feet. I can't figure out how you do that. When I read it, I was going, with both feet.
Oh, okay. I know why. So, there's a trick with a footy that you do, where you drag it, and it looks like you're going, you know what I mean? You drag it, but you stand on the ball.
Oh, right, okay.
And you bring it back that way.
Right,
Does that make sense?
Okay, yeah.
So for a second, you're like a seal in a circus.
Yeah.
Just on the ball.
Because I genuinely in my head, I'm
So
like, stand on the ball, 2 feet, you fall off it, lad.
Glado, I say this is a skill, but this is not a skill that's done ever, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I don't know what the fuck they're doing in Brazil.
Or why the rule is a rule. Like,
Their balls must look like fucking rugby balls, mate. Pure exit.
That's what I had in my head. It's like, you stand on it, lad, it's either, it's going to fuck the ball.
Fucking nuts, mate.
Yeah, so that's what you get the yellow for.
Yeah.
When I found out I was going.
That's nuts.
With both feet.
Nah, mate.
With both feet.
That's
and
nuts.
And my head is, I'm going with both feet. And I'm going like, I could just picture someone standing on a ball, but then falling off it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
There's not what, like, you can't stay on a ball.
Do you remember when you were a kid? When, like, oh my God. I remember when I was a kid, I went in for a tackle, and I've sort of like jumped in, but the lads moved out the way, and I've sort of jumped on the ball and just went, pling, and just fell. Do you know what I mean?
That's what I mean, lads. Like.
But yeah, no, that is a skill, but it's not something you should really do.
Yeah.
It doesn't really work, but this is where someone does me in a few weeks with it.
No, no matter in a few weeks, everyone's going to get done. They're going to do us at Liverpool with that skill.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
What else have I got? General chat.
Before you do general chat, I do have some footy related.
Okay, yeah.
With the footy basically a footy related segment. Okay. Now, don't get me wrong, I sort of took the idea from another podcast that I listened to.
Okay.
But I play along with the podcast every week.
All right, okay.
So I just thought, you know what? For the last however many games, we'll have a go. So, what we're going to do, new segment. It's going to be me versus you for the last 6 games. Yeah?
Oh, okay.
Predictions on scores.
Okay.
Yeah. So Tomo versus Glado. There's a league table. Yeah. Only for the last 6.
Okay.
And then obviously, when next year comes, when the season starts up again, next year we'll start it properly and do a full season of it.
Okay.
Now that will be interesting.
It will, lads.
For now, we'll dip our toe.
Okay.
So the rules are 1 point for the correct outcome, the correct outcome of the game, win or lose or draw. 3 points for the correct score.
Okay.
Yeah. So only going to pick 4 games a week.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to do all. No.
Roster of them.
Just 4 games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if the season starts and we do it next season, maybe just pick the main game that weekend.
We'll just do 3 games.
3 games.
3 games is fine because it creates a little bit of a league table.
Oh yeah, true. If you do one, lad.
The segments will be over. Yeah. Right. Over. Thank you anyway. So the first game we're going to do is Everton versus City. Yeah.
Okay.
So, bearing in mind, City are chasing top 4, and Everton's form. Get on this.
Is phenomenal.
Get on this. Everton's form since Moyes come in will put them top 4 if the league started when Moyes come in.
Fuck me, lad.
That's Everton's form. Everton v City, lad. That's the first game. What are we thinking?
When you're saying that as well, Everton at home, yeah. So first thing you mentioned, okay, sound. I'm gonna.
You wanna go first?
I'll go.
Because once you've locked in, bro.
No, I'm gonna go. Oh my God, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's not so easy. This one, lad.
Not easy, lad.
Not easy. This one, lad. I'm gonna go. Fucking hell, it is hard. This one, lad.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go. 3-1 City with that,
Oh!
I know it's
I'm going
to go 3. I know, lads. I'll go 3-1 City.
Yeah. Locked in?
They've just
ding,
been fucking 2-0 down against Palace and won 5-2, lads.
Yeah, no, fair enough, lads.
So,
fair enough.
3-1 City.
It's dinged in. So,
are you writing these down, the scores? I'm not going to be doing that.
I will, yeah. I was just hoping that you'd see from the recordings, but
I don't watch them.
Right. Glado.
3-1.
3-1. Sound. So I'm gonna go. That's probably mine's even bolder a little bit more, I think. I'm gonna go 1-0 Everton.
Okay. No, you know what? It's justified. I get it. I struggled. I wanted to say 2-2, and I thought, well, no, because I'm not going to get a point for the fucking. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm sticking with the 3-1.
You will get a point for the correct score.
No, no, I wouldn't get 3 for the correct score, but I'd get 1 for a draw, wouldn't I? But nah, I'm sticking to me 3-1. It's a tough one to call, that, lads. So even you 1-0, I'm like,
I'm going 1-0.
Fair enough, that's fair enough, lads.
Yeah, I'm going 1-11.
Okay.
Right, write this in. Obviously, this can get cut.
No, it's just
This is staying in, lads. Glado 3-1 City. Tomo 1-0 Everton. I just think.
It's interesting, lads.
I just think they've got it in them to soak the pressure of City and nick a win.
Yeah,
I think they've got it in them, lads.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but it can also go the way you said. Do you know what I mean? Lads, it can go either way. Right. So, next game, Villa v Newcastle.
Oh my God.
I know. So.
Oh my God.
All I have to say about this is that they're both chasing Europe.
No, I'm
both very close in the table.
I'm gonna go.
Remember Villa are at home as well.
No, I know, but I'm gonna go 2-0 Newcastle, me.
Ooh!
The away ones,
that's
these
a
lads.
Big one, that.
2-0 Newcastle.
Wow. Okay. 2-0.
Wow.
Newcastle. Glado. That's a bold shout, that lad.
It is, lad.
So, I've sat on this one for a while, you know. Because obviously I seen these last night, and I didn't look at them and go, right, what am I going to say? I didn't. But I looked at the games, I was like, oh, these are going to be hard. But it was that one, the Villa Newcastle, where I went.
But you can't even look at Newcastle's performance against United and go, oh, they're on fire, because United are shite.
United were just shit.
They were shit.
Yeah, that's it.
So, like, did you see Marmoush give the ball away to fucking Harvey Barnes, and he just ran through the entire squad and put it in. Yeah. No one got near him.
No, that's...
Yoro, Lindelof never got near him, Eriksson never got near him, and Marmoush lost the ball.
Listen to the names you're saying, though.
No, Yoro's their superstar, haven't he? Just bought him for 50 mil or something, lad. Superstar centre-back. Fucking Yoro, the big lanky fucking
I thought he
fella.
was fucking...
No, they only bought him recently.
A youth product.
No. And lads, he just ran through the whole squad. Can't take anything from it, lads.
No, I mean, Newcastle are on good form, but that wasn't the game to say they're on good form.
Absolutely not. No.
They basically took advantage of Man U being shite.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Man U couldn't cope with the pressing. Man U were trying to play out from the back, and they can't play out from the back. And they were just picking them apart.
The keeper that's never played in the Prem before, because Onana dropped the ball to was it Leon?
What does he do,
dropped the ball to Leon twice, I think.
What does he do for the Europa League game, lad? He's got a decision to make. He's got a decision. Does he go with that shit keeper or that shit keeper?
Yeah, that's really
it's like us with Mignolet and Karius, lad, when we were going for the Champions League.
Don't, lad, that was grim, that. Time of my life, I want to forget that.
We'll forget about that, we'll move on. I'm still going to I'm going to go a Newcastle win, but I'm going to go 2-1.
Okay.
2-1, is it?
I do think Villa will score. I've just went to 2-0, just knowing how solid Newcastle can be, lad.
Yeah, it's just that firepower Villa have got.
It's got to be a set piece goal or something from Villa. I can't see it being sprinting through, good through ball goal. It's got to be a set piece.
Rashford, Asensio, Watkins.
Shit, I forgot
I'm
that,
starting to change your mind here.
Oh no, lad, I forgot Rashford and Marco Asensio's flying.
I'm going to stick to my guns.
I thought of Watkins and thought, he's not really banging right now. Asensio and
then
Rashford.
They've got Ramsey and they've got a few.
They've got more firepower, I'd say, than Newcastle, but Newcastle are better defensively, I reckon.
Yeah, and I think Newcastle,
the pressings,
overall are a bit more clinical, I think.
Yeah.
They've got a clinical striker, lad.
Oh my God, they have.
Clinical.
Jesus Christ, they have, lads.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to go 2-1. So you've done 2-0, I've gone 2-1.
Okay. Next game, come
2
on,
more games. So we got Fulham and Chelsea. Now, this is a tough one, I think.
It is, lads.
So Fulham are chasing some type of Europe.
Nice. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know where they are on the table. I think they might be 7th or 8th. Okay. Chelsea are chasing 4th.
I already know my score, lads.
City, Newcastle. Okay. Oh, go on then.
Fulham 3-1, lads.
Oh, what a shout.
Fulham 3-1.
Yeah.
Do you know why?
Go on.
I just think Chelsea they just haven't got it. I don't know what it is that they're still up there and they've still done well this season, but lads, They're just dropping points everywhere, lad. They've just drew 2-2 with Ipswich. They were 2-0 down against Ipswich, lads. At Stamford Bridge.
I know. So,
what the fuck, lads?
Jesus.
I know. Oh, lad, have you seen? Sorry to go on, I'll let you scored and I'll talk about this in a minute. Another little footy bit. I forgot about it. But
I'm gonna go.
Funny this.
I'm gonna go.
What are you?
Do we see Chelsea scoring?
That's a fair point, that. I do, but I don't see anything other than the Fulham.
Do you know what? I'm gonna go big and bold, lad.
Oh, go on.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Fulham.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go 3-2 Fulham.
High scoring game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A Fulham win. It's at home. It's at Craven Cottage, lad. They're good as well. They're doing well.
Yeah, they are, lad. Yeah.
There's no reason why not.
Tough team, mate.
Yeah, man. Last one before we wrap it up. This one is tough, but it's not. Spurs, not Forest, but Spurs are at home.
No, not Forest. 4-0.
4-0,
lad.
4-0.
4-0.
Defo.
4-0 Forest, lad.
Right. Okay.
Spurs have just been absolutely bummed by fucking Wolves, lad.
Right.
That's a nice segue into what I want to talk about as well. Once you've picked your score,
sweet.
A beautiful
so
segue.
So Glado 4-0.
4-0 Forest.
4-0 Forest. Okay.
What are you going for?
Tomo. Yeah, I don't see Spurs scoring me, but I'm not. I'm gonna go 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 Forest.
Yeah.
I don't see Spurs scoring, but don't quite see Forest scoring 4. Yeah, 2-0.
Do you know why Spurs are doing that bad this season? Are you onto it? Have you figured it out yet? Because Postecoglou has.
Because of his injuries.
No. They've got someone leaking crucial info. They've got an insider leaking tactics and info. That's what the silly cunt has come out and said. What? They've got an insider leaking tactics and info to other teams and stuff, and that's why they're not performing well. Right. And after saying that, and I don't know whether he said, and we found it and stopped it, they got turned over by Wolves. What's he on about, lads?
That team just needs to.
What's he on about, lads? Postecoglou come out and says, we've got an inside leaker. Like, no one wants to know your tactics, bro. You're shit.
Yeah.
Your team is shit. Your tactics is shit, and you can't buy a win.
The only
no
reason
one is
why
going, hey, hack into fucking
Thanks
Tottenham.
for spitting on me, by the way. I appreciate that.
I'm excited.
No, it's the most exciting to be in our podcast.
So we need to hack into Tottenham's Postecoglou's tactics because we need to know their special secret.
I think the only reason they hack into that is to see what not to do in the future, and that's it.
Who's wanting to know about your tactics, lads? Who's wanting to go? We need to know about what they're going to do to beat them. They're just going to go and beat you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. What the fuck is that about, lads?
No. Fuck off. So listen.
It's delusional, mate.
Sorry, I just want to close this off. So next week we'll reveal the results, yeah? Reveal the results, get the league table started, and we'll do that for the last 6 games.
Yeah.
If you want to play along to the 10s that are watching, play along by all means, man.
Let us know your scores in the comments.
Yeah, that's nuts. And he thinks, no, is he one of these down the robber old guys, like just fucking,
that's why I must be losing. One of my players are leaking info in a WhatsApp group.
Fuck off, mate. Fuck off.
Going on to a bit of general chat. I don't know if you've... So I've only got a few little things to note yet.
Go on, mate.
So I've finished The City Is Ours, which is one of the fucking... it's not one of the best series I've ever seen in my life, but it's fucking... It's great. It's a great series.
It's one of the best first series I've probably seen.
Yeah, it's a fantastic series. I loved every second of it watching it.
Yeah.
I dwelled on it and didn't watch it. Louise kept telling me about it and was like, are you going to watch that? Because like, are we going to watch it? I was like, yeah, we'll do. In a week or so, watch it. And then did lad and was just like, nah, I'm locked in. This is...
Oh, yeah.
It was quality, lads.
Unbelievable, mate.
Quality series.
I've got to give hats off to James Joyce.
Oh, lad.
James Nelson Joyce.
I am telling you, lad. Jesus fucking Christ.
So he
Lads.
So when I was in college, he was in HNC. I never knew him, I never spoke to him, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I remember him because we had to go and watch their plays, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was good then, he was just a young lad, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But fucking hell, strength to strength, he's gone, lad.
Oh, yeah.
He was unbelievable in that.
He was good in time, lad, to be fair, when he battered Sean Bean in time.
Yeah, he was, lad, he was.
I didn't... What else was he in?
He was in Little Boy Blue.
I can't remember him in that. I couldn't wrap my head around the fact that the actor in Little Boy Blue who played Sean Mercer was fucking Lewis in Go Ahead.
Yeah.
Mad that lad.
I know,
it doesn't even make sense.
Crazy that, isn't it?
Yeah. And I was like, I've seen
lad.
his face and I don't know why. And when I say it, I was like, fuck off.
It's weird, lad.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've
got a lot of good talent going through the acting.
Fucking hell.
Good
mates with one. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
One of the fucking best, mate. Phil McGuinness, unbelievable.
Exactly,
talent.
It's
he's
so
getting 10% off, mate.
Yeah, he's getting 10% off.
I'll pay for it. No, lad, it was so good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And the twists and turns, lad.
It had me. It's the only series. I'm saying it's not one of the best I've seen. It was the only series that had me literally on the edge of my seat. On spoilers for anyone that hasn't seen it, you should have seen it by now.
Yeah,
it had me.
Skip this.
Yeah, skip a minute or so.
Yeah.
It had me on edge. The end on the rooftop when she took it off Jamie.
Yeah.
And I'm going, no, because she just found out that he did do it.
Yeah.
And I went, oh no, I'm going to Louise. No, she's gonna do it. Oh,
Yeah.
And lad, I was genuinely thinking that
lad.
she was gonna shoot him, lads. After all that, for revenge for Ronnie and I was just like breathtaken by like proper drawn in. Oh my God, no. I tell you what, lads. Oh lad, I couldn't fucking stand Jamie in at me, lads.
Oh, lad,
he's a proper
lad.
Do you know he's a blatant?
Do you know what though?
Acting chops, lad.
Jack McMullen. Hats off to you,
wow.
lad. What a performance that was, bro. That was.
But I hated your character. I hated your character,
lad. Do you know what?
Do you know what I was rooting for? I was rooting for Michael right the way through it, lad.
Oh yeah, same.
And he's
a
murdering, drug dealing killer,
manipulating, drug dealing killer.
And
yeah.
I wanted him to win.
Yeah, I wanted him.
Why,
and what was her name? Diane.
Yeah, I don't like her normal speaking voice. I don't know why they don't get Scousers to do Scousers. That annoys me.
Yeah, I know.
She's the most Essex bird ever. But
in my head, I was just like, no, she's not a Scouser, she's from Heswell, and that's why she talks like that. and that just is what it is.
Yeah. I was rooting for them,
mate. Bonnie and Clyde all the way back.
I weren't rooting for her. Do you know why?
Why?
His head's up his arsehole with people going after him, and she's deciding to blank his call. Oh, lad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then she's not texting him back, or she's looking at the phone and going,
I get it.
I'm not answering.
Yeah, I'm not answering that.
And his head is cabbage because of her, mate. Like,
but all he wants to know, are you okay?
Are you safe? That's it.
Are you okay?
And lad, that grinded on me then bits. I was like, you selfish bitch.
That grinded me. But I did like her. I liked like when she was captured. At the end.
No, when she was captured, lad, and then she fucking grabbed the knife and was like, "That fucking out me way."
Unbelievable,
and then,
mate.
When she went down like a bag of shit, when he shot, I thought he shot her.
I know.
At first, I thought he just literally headshot, mate, and that's why she fell like the way she did. Lad,
heavy,
such a good series, lad. Oh my God, it'll get a series 2. That Adolescents is getting a series 2. Adolescents is confirmed series 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it, so don't talk about it.
No. Oh wow, okay.
Me and her are going to binge watch it this week, lad, and we'll
talk
about it next week.
Binge watch it.
We'll talk about it next. Yeah, we'll binge watch it in an hour, and because we'll have it on ×3. There's my like sort of favourite character, just because he just pop up and he was just like, what, lad? Is Banksy.
No, lads. No.
Banksy's boss.
No.
What, lad?
Not. No.
Banksy was boss.
No. Couldn't take to him one bit. You know why? No.
Why,
couldn't
lad?
take to him, lads.
Why?
Lad, he's got curtains. I'm sorry.
I don't give a
I do, lads. No. How are you this mental killing drug dealer and you've got curtains, lad? You look like
2025, bro. It's not the 60s.
No, he looks like a
gangsters don't have to be in suits and fucking
no, lad.
gel back hair.
You'll agree with me. He looks like someone out of A1.
He'll kill your nan. He
but
will
but a baby
bladder
can
your
bang out
nan.
a tune, though.
Never gonna give you up.
Don't lad, fucking copyright.
I know, yeah.
Lad, honestly, I couldn't take to him.
He'll kill
it
you
was
now.
boss the end, though. The end was quality.
When
I knew he was going to do it. The front that he had when he walked in the restaurant and was going,
lad.
That was a bit naughty, that.
Yeah, he knew he was, yeah.
I knew he was going to get him, especially when he walked across. I went to Laze. Straight away, I knew what was going on.
As soon as he walked away, you're going, yeah, he's getting me.
It was after it was the douche.
Was you expecting what happened? Remember when he rang Michael and went, tell Banksy and his kid to get out the car?
No, lad.
Stop the car and get out.
Yeah.
Lad. I weren't expecting.
I thought you were going to say, I'm sure he was called Mickey in it, lad. He had some phenomenal one-liners, lad.
Oh.
Do you know the bird out of Gavin and Stacey was with James Corden? In it, the blonde bird. In this, she was selfish and wanted to work with Jamie.
Oh yeah.
She said, is a fella who she kept on saying.
Oh, no, Billy.
Was it Billy?
Bobby.
Lad.
Yeah.
He had some phenomenal one-liners.
He was funny, lad.
He had some, his one-liners were next level, lad. I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
I know exactly what you mean, neither can I. I know exactly what you mean.
He just kept having people off, lad.
Because he just see.
He was coy as fuck, like, he sat there and he go.
But
I like
his beard was so.
She
done my head.
She wound me up,
I know, lad. I know.
But give her a due in this sense. She said at the end, like when she was speaking to Jamie's bird, she went, why have you done that? And she went, because the future that everyone's doing at the moment doesn't include me. And it's like, oh, do you know what? Fair enough. At least you've had the goal to say, that's why I've done it, because it didn't include me. Yeah. Fair enough. But lad, such a good series from start to finish. Every single bit of it.
It was amazing, lad.
Definitely a running joke with Sean Bean. Definitely.
Gotta be.
Do you know what?
Gotta be.
Lad, when Banksy threw out that, when he said, is that why I went to Nick and Freddie lost his mum and all that? Because he's been crashing on me.
Lad.
There needs to be a prequel of that shit, lads.
I know, lad.
I need to see Ronnie being a rat.
Do you know what?
Dirty rat.
That's a good shout, that.
Going to Nick because of him, but
That's a good shout. How they first started and that. Yeah, that's a good shout. But there's definitely going to be a season 2.
There's got to be.
No way it's not.
That, honestly, it was so good.
Their boss. Where'd be from? Spain or Colombia or something?
Oh, yeah.
Kill their boss,
yeah,
lad.
No, I thought you meant even Ronnie. He's still not getting away with that. He's still going to get hunted over.
Yeah, he's getting hunted over that. Lad, Banksy's killed a big mafia boss or something.
Yeah, I know, lad.
Cartel boss or something.
And then he's going to phone fucking Michael and be like, lad, I've just done me amigos. Bang you the one, lads. Good luck.
That was horrible.
Like, quick one on this that I've got. Have you seen all the controversy?
You do this, and then we've got executive orders to finish.
And a few quickfire.
Oh, and a few would you rather?
Yeah.
Okay, so another hour.
Just take quick. Have you seen all the Mickey Rourke shit on Celebrity Big Brother?
Yeah, I've been talking about it a lot.
It's deep, lad.
Now, don't get me wrong. I don't really know what he's supposed to have done. The only thing I know is that what my ma has told me, and she's just basically said that he's been like that old school.
Oh yeah.
Like taking the piss out of you.
Mentality.
Yeah. Like he called someone a carrot top, and then
he called someone.
You are what you eat and all that shit.
No, he said he turned around and said, "I'm going for a fag. Don't worry, not you." So someone who's a lesbian.
Now.
Right.
That's the humour I find absolutely hilarious, by the way.
I know, and so, but obviously it's wrong in this day and age, so I get it.
Yeah,
he got called in and got given a warning for that.
Yeah.
He turned around and said to her, it's JoJo's a YouTube name. She was like a child YouTuber who obviously grew up now. She's a lesbian, her partner's non-binary. She turned around to him, he went, are you a lesbian? Yeah, and he went, yeah, and he went, 4 days in here with me and you won't be. And then said about the fag part. And then he said to someone, if you want to stay beautiful, at least you can be beautiful on the inside, or something like that.
Yes, lad, is right. Love all that.
One of them turned around and said, come with me, and he went, come in, yeah. And she went, no. And then the one that got him kicked out, so everyone's
that one's
kicking
a bit
off.
weird.
Everyone's kicking off about this, which is heavy. So all the things he's done, and he wasn't kicked out. He was given warnings, so people are kicking off about this. But then he's fronted one of the housemates, who was a fella, and now he's kicked out. And it's like, why didn't you kick him out when he's insulted these women 5 times?
That's weird.
He's insulted these women and done these things to these women, and you've left him in, and then he's fronted the fella, and you've went, right, threatening behaviour, get out.
Yeah.
And
that's weird.
It's Chris out of Love Island. Chris, can't remember what his surname
is that who he fronted?
Because I don't agree with the kicking out me of this lad, because he's our fella. There was a game going on where they're all dressed as pirates. Bear in mind, I haven't watched these, just clips I've seen me, or when I've spoke to Louise about it.
Down the rabbit hole for you, mate.
Lad.
Always.
So he turns around and goes, one of them goes, the captains versus pirates, or like pirates, but the like navy versus pirates. And he turns around and she goes, there's a rat amongst us. And this Chris, what's his name? Chris Hughes, is it?
Something like that.
Steps out of the line, like that, turns and goes, and then steps back, just eyeballs, lad. This fella, Chris, what is he, 25, 30?
Yeah.
70-year-old fella. But literally, lad, never like looked down the line or anything like that.
Literally
stepped out
made
the
himself
line,
known.
turned fully. Right? Stepped back in line. Looked at Jack Shepherd, or Jay Sexy.
Yeah.
Looked at Jack Shepherd, the one who David Platt had a
Yeah.
and went to him, back me up. So he done that stare. He knew what he was doing. Spun round, went, back me up. Mickey Rourke walked over going, who you eyeballing? Who you eyeballing? Started fronting him saying, who you eyeballing? And he's been kicked from the house because of it.
Nah, mate.
That was Chris that done that, lad. That's... Why would
they were looking for one more thing to fuck him off, and that was it.
That's heavy, that though.
That's the cherry on the cake.
I don't agree with the fact that he got kicked. Why haven't he said to Chris, why did you eyeball him, Chris?
I know, yeah. Why did you just blatantly accuse him of being a rat?
Why did you eyeball him? And then if you didn't want any confrontation from it, why did you say back me up to the lad next to you?
Yeah.
See, I don't like that bit, lad. That's the bit I don't like about it. But that's
Big Brother's gone, lad. Big Brother's
been gone for ages,
the audience that are going to be watching it now are too
snowflakey,
easily offended, and don't get me wrong, you're offended by what you're offended by. I'm not offended by anything, but you might be offended by everything. It's different for different people, different horses for different courses, and like that humour I find funny, not because it's derogatory in any way. I just find it funny. It's my humour.
Don't know why.
It's what it is.
Well, I said straight away, I'm going to talk about that because Tomo will find that funny.
Yeah.
He'll understand that it shouldn't be said in this day and age, but he'll still find it funny. And he won't shy away from it either. He won't go like, oh, I shouldn't laugh at that.
No, God,
he'll just, that's his humour, he'll laugh.
It is what it is. At the end of the day, you know what? You're not hurting anyone. Like Ricky Gervais says, a joke is a joke is a joke is a joke.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But no, I think Big Brother's dead, lad. The time for that sort of TV is gone because of the wokeness and this
not
and
just
that.
Don't
really want to get too much into that.
Think of what it used to be like. Think of the things that they used to air on telly.
Yeah.
On Big Brother that are now not. Never mind because of the audience.
Like my mum was saying exactly the same before.
No, not because of the audience. They're not allowed to air it because they can't.
It's law now.
Yeah, it's not because of the audience. Lad. They used to show them shagging on telly.
I know. Kinga with the bottle and all that, lad. That other bird getting absolutely mashed.
Someone got under the fucking table with a bed cloth and was shagging under the table and all that. Exactly. And he went, this is gold, this.
That's my material back in the day, lad.
Yeah, like, exactly, that's how I remember it.
Absolute video on record, mate.
Yeah, and so imagine, even, to be fair, it was only a couple of Celebrity Big Brothers ago when that Marley or Marnie out of Geordie Shore was in it, with Lewis out of The Only Way is Essex, and she was fucking gobbling him off in the shower, and he put that on telly.
Well, I'll be looking that up.
Put that on telly, lad, and then she was walking out.
That's still on YouTube.
Lad, I know, this is why I remember it. And he's this other one. That all went down some hole.
10th of May 2009, shower scene. Okay. Glado makes the timestamps of all the sex scenes and everything.
Fuck off, I'll send you the link later.
He's got a website.
I have got a website, I created it myself.
And if you quote behind the screen.
Imagine.
So, right, okay, I've got a couple of, so what I've done a call out to the cherubs.
Okay.
And I asked
I'm
for
excited
some,
for this.
Yeah, I asked for some executive orders.
We want to know your executive orders first and foremost. What would you put into power if you were the president?
Yeah.
What one thing would you put into power?
And don't get me wrong, most that we're going to get are going to try and be, this is going to be that funny. Doesn't have to be funny.
No.
We'll read it out anyway.
Yeah.
We need them.
We need them.
So until we've got enough people going, we'll only cherry pick the best ones.
The 3 we've had so far is me saying that death penalty comes back for nonsense. You said siestas for fat people. Toby said he'd take back control by taking over Wales, Ireland and Scotland.
Yeah, that was nuts.
And Louise turned down and said that she'd have a 2-day working week, 2 days in, 5 days off.
Yeah.
And that might apply with you only work 3.5 anyway.
Yeah.
You nearly did.
Glad I weren't even going to say this. He was saying in the car it was shit, so I'm not going to say it.
But I have.
Anyway.
I just had to. And then we've got more now, so I'm excited about it. And let us know yours.
Well, I'll start with obviously
I'm excited for this.
Lady Laura. Because, you know, the love of my life and all that.
I hope this is as shit as Louise's.
Oh, it's so normal.
Oh.
But I do agree with it, to be fair.
Let's go.
So Laura, if she was president, making first executive order would make lady stuff free for periods.
Absolutely agree with it.
Absolutely
agree with it.
It is sign off that.
And normal. And it's right.
It's boring, it's normal,
and you know what?
And it's right.
Yeah, that's off to you. Cannot argue.
Now they get a bit.
Oh God, this is where it gets.
They get a bit. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll go normal to not normal.
Okay.
We're also gonna vote for the shout out of the week. Shout out order of the week.
Okay.
This is gonna be something we're gonna do every week. So whoever, if you get the best shout out, if you get the best order, you get a shout out.
Does absolutely nothing for you.
It does absolutely nothing for you, but you know what? It's just shout out of the week.
Bit of recollection for you.
Your lovely talent for writing executive orders. Yes. So, right, we're gonna go. So I put it out on Facebook. Someone just said, "Get rid of Starmer." That was by Jamie Cosgrove, my cousin.
Get rid of Starmer.
Get rid of Starmer. Just get rid of him. Keir Starmer.
Okay.
That was it. So, I'm not going to go into it.
Absolutely died on a task, that one, lads. I'm not going to lie to you. That was shit. Get rid of
I just
Starmer.
don't think he likes Starmer, to be honest.
Is he a Tory cunt?
No, he's not.
I know,
he just doesn't like...
Get rid of Starmer on Labour. Me dad on that the other day, just to get
He's a Tory,
and I'm calling it out, you won't watch it anyway. He went, fucking Labour government, need to get them out of me. But when you've been wanting Labour in for about 20 fucking years, he went, no, I haven't. I've always hated it. You chat so much shit. You wanted Labour in, and now they're coming back on people who are either elderly or whatever it might be. If it affects you, they don't want them in no more.
Yeah, of course.
Like, they don't want them in. And my dad wanted them in for years, and as soon as they've now turned and sort of, we're going to cut this and we're going to cut that, he went, fucking get them out. Thinking that, no, not having it.
I don't know what are Jamie's full views are. I don't know whether he's pure socialist or whatever. I don't know, but I don't really go in. I can't be arsed with all that. But anyway, so Jamie says, get rid of Starmer.
Just to let you know, Jamie, that's not winning.
No, we don't sign off on that because we don't care either way. But thank you very much, Jamie. Appreciate it. Unbelievable guy, by the way. Unbelievable guy.
Just hates
Starmer.
He's got a skinhead. Does he know Tubby?
Me mate Kieran said, legalise weed and pay off everyone's debts.
That's more of a your talk about point that, because I've never touched a drug in my life, lad.
No, you haven't. I mean...
Just a boring cunt day to day, lad.
I mean,
I am the definition of vanilla.
Yeah, you are. No, don't get me wrong. I agree with him because, especially in terms of revenue, because imagine how much it'd actually make the country just by legalising it. Like the dam, like the Netherlands.
I was going to say, these places anyway that have legalised it, that you can go to, and paying off your debts, fair enough.
If we legalise it here, you know it'll end up being shite.
Oh no, it'll
just keep getting it off your local.
Yeah, it'll be like having tins of skull, lad.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
it's
shite, lad.
It would. I don't even smoke, and I know it.
Chemically and governmenty. Do you know what I mean? It'll be,
exactly.
all NHS clinical. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. No. But I do agree with paying everyone's debts because I'd love that.
Why not?
So I might actually vote for you.
Yeah. No, I won't. I know there's more
now, coming. I'm about to butcher someone's name here, lad. I'm so sorry. Farzin Gay Eddie.
Sorry, do you want to repeat that?
Fars in. Gay Eddie.
Gay Eddie.
Gay Eddie.
Gay Eddie, lad.
Yeah, that's his second name.
Okay.
Gay Eddie. I think that's how I'm reading it. It could be anything else. I don't know, but that's his name. But anyway, thank you very much. I like this one. I like this one, especially if you're a 9 to 5 worker, lad. Oh, everyone gets a birthday week off, not a day, a week. I would sign off on that.
Oof.
Right now.
That's a good one, that.
I would sign off on that. I like that
I hate
one.
that you have to. I always have to use me fucking holidays, lad, for me birthday week all the time.
Imagine
a
that,
birthday
lad.
or a birthday week.
Imagine a birthday week.
Yeah, I like that, mate. I like that.
Well done, son. That was good. I like that one.
I mean, I don't like it as a self-employed person because there's no such thing as time off.
Oh no, for us it means
does
nothing.
Not matter.
But for anyone who does the 9 to 5, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he does 9 to 5 because obviously that's where
makes sense.
If we stay off, we just don't get paid.
Faz Gay Eddie, thank you.
Faz Gay Eddie,
I just wanted to say
it. Me mate Mike. So, his executive order would be female footy players have to get the tits out when scoring a hat-trick. Now, I'm signing off on that.
Why?
But
Why? You don't watch women's footy?
I would then.
That is what you're missing. He's a stupid.
I would then, mate.
You just want us to watch your footy.
If you want women's footy to be as big as men's,
that's what you've got to do.
Implement this.
Why do you think we watch men's footy? Why do you think we watch
UFC? Are you
UFC?
messing?
We're
lad?
all in the closet, mate.
Are you messing?
You see Paddy today absolutely tie fucking Michael Chandler up.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, lads,
sexy as fuck.
Absolutely.
Rock on. Know what I mean? Listen.
You're missing a trick.
If you want men to start going the women's rather than the men's, because we will. If we see that, mate.
Oh my God, you will have thousands of us queued up for tickets. 100 seat place, 1,000 men. It's just that easy.
But the only problem is, my other mate then, I won't bait him out, but my other mate then come back with, I'm lying, it was me.
Okay.
I come back with, I was trying to bait my mate out, but I know that if he watches this, he's going to say it was me anyway, so I may as well just say, this was me, and it was a joke. Mike said, female footy players have to get the tits out when scoring a hat-trick. I said, well, that's never going to happen because they can't fucking shoot. But it was only a joke.
That's their problem.
That's not my problem, is it?
No, that's not your problem.
But the thing is, it's never going to happen.
No.
You don't score hat-tricks.
No.
No,
that's why you should implement it, because you're going to watch every single game on edge.
Hoping
that it's going to happen.
Absolutely edging.
Yeah.
Ready for the release.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, this for me, this gets my shout out for of the week, mate. This gets the order of the week.
That's winning it for you, yeah?
Yeah, just because it's basically like personal.
Okay.
So, lad and work, Mike Maudsley. He texts me, so I text him saying, gives you executive order or whatever for the podcast. But, lad, only just seen this. Thinking we'd already recorded. We hadn't.
No. Not that good, lad.
Lad, I'd make buskers versus smackheads a national sport. One busker, one smackhead, one tent.
All you need is a tent. Right.
That gets my executive order a week.
No, you know what?
Mate.
I think Laura's one's getting mine, you know.
Oh, fuck
I think
off,
I am.
lad.
No, genuinely.
Shut up.
I'm sure you said that before and said it doesn't have to be funny. It doesn't have to be hilarious.
Yeah,
no.
I get it. But to me, that's the best.
Well,
Glado's is Laura's. Mike Maudsley. I've got two weirdos in Mike, haven't I?
I've just cut this bit where he just said my
Glado's is Laura's.
There you
so
go.
Anyway,
yeah.
So Mike Maudsley, you definitely get my order of the week. That, because I would love that. Just for me, I would love that. But I wouldn't like to get in the tent with them.
I was saying, you get beat.
I wouldn't get beat.
Oh, you get beat.
I'd get knocked out with the smell.
You get beat.
You know what I mean? I'd get beat off for money.
Yeah.
They need it.
Might say you more than fucking Bushkin would?
No, that'd be paying them to beat me off.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because they need it more than... Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that was order of the week. Yeah.
Let us know
Sound?
your executive order, what you put into power.
Please, get your comments in with the executive orders. They will get read out, and if they're good enough, they're getting shout of the week, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Right.
Okay. A few this or that's.
Have you got
a few this or that, or a few? I've got ones that might drag. To be fair, so me this or that. I've only got one. Just like, have you got any this or that's?
I've got would you rather.
It's the same thing. Would you rather this or that?
I'm worried about time now.
No. Why? Oh, for your gig and that?
Yeah.
No, don't worry about that.
No, okay, right.
Just don't worry about it.
No, I won't. I'm not worrying.
Would you rather die or drown?
I'm gonna be late.
This is coming from you absolutely burning loads of people to a crisp in the first episode.
Oh, right, yeah, okay.
Would you rather drown or be burned to a crisp? And you've seen a cremation as well, so it all fits nicely in a little time.
Absolutely burned to a crisp.
Would you, yeah?
Yeah.
Alive though? You
don't care.
Yeah,
don't care. Alive or dead, I'd rather be burned to a crisp. I mean, if I'm dead, it doesn't really matter, but to die, it'd be burnt to a crisp. Put me on a grill and turn me the fuck over, because I am not drowning. I am not drowning. I'm a good swimmer. I can hold my breath underwater, but the fear that I've got for drowning is undeniable to anything else. So literally, put me in the incinerator, turn on that hob, and let me fucking cook, baby.
Okay.
And that's it.
Sound? What's yours? Go for it.
Okay. So, would you rather, to finish us off?
Well, I've got a few questions afterwards. Like.
Would you rather, as the penultimate section, would you rather have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts? Or be careful on this one, or for everyone you know to have access to your internet history?
Internet history, lads. I don't want anyone knowing my thoughts, me.
Oh, so your internet history is clean?
Yeah, well, it's not clean, like, but it's not going to get me locked up. My thoughts would fucking hell. My thoughts would definitely get me locked up.
Fair enough, lad. I'm glad you said thoughts and not your internet history, because that would have got people questioning.
I know, no, I'd say thoughts. Wow.
Would you rather never be able to go out during the day, or never be able to go out at night?
I do it anyway. I'd just rather never go out during the day.
Oh, you're a mad one, you lad. No. Lad.
Yeah, no, I'd rather not go out during the day.
And just go out at night. What about like kids, like kids stuff and the this and the this and the this?
I just not. I don't. Yeah, sorry, I'm mixing this up in my head. No, I'm mixing this up in my head. It's because I'm always awake of a night, but I don't go out of a night. I'm always awake of a night.
Yeah.
That's my.
You go out of a day.
No, I'm a night owl, mate. I'm not awake during the day.
you're a night owl who sits on his perch. That's it.
No, exactly. So yeah, I'd take going out in the day, not going out in the night.
Yeah, you don't need. That's the perfect for you. That
absolutely perfect. I don't want to be out of a night.
No,
I want to be plugged in.
It's a good job. It's getting into summer. As soon as it gets dark, you'll have to go home.
I'm telling you, lads. 3 o'clock. I'm in ours with my house coat on.
Lads, getting dark. Are we all right to go?
House coat or dressing gown? What do you call it? It's a fucking house coat.
House coat.
It's a fucking house coat.
Yeah,
all you little dressing gowns and all. It's a fucking house coat.
Yeah, I get where it comes from, but
absolutely not. It's an house coat.
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month or the same underwear for a week?
Ooh, same undies for a week, I think.
I think I'd be the same, you know, because
socks for a month.
Because if you think about it,
you walk it. Yeah, it'd be undies for a week.
It'd have to be undies for a week because you could literally, if you know you have to wear these undies for a week,
it's only 3 days.
It is only 3 days, it's not too bad. Mind you, to be fair, a month of socks is only a week and a half for you, so it's not too bad. But if you're only wearing them for a week, you just make sure that you get 2 showers a day.
Yeah.
And just put them back on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Socks for a month.
No, socks
all the walking and I mean you don't walk anyway,
no,
but
man, I'd be clean as fresh as fuck.
White, everything.
2 months, 3 months, 4 months, still fucking clean.
Here's one, just as a off the cuff. Post 30 years of age, do you wear white underwear?
Absolutely not, no.
Well done. That is the right answer.
I've got white undies and I've never worn them.
Never wore them, never will. I can't trust myself and we'll move on. Right. So, would you rather always have bow? Or, no, sorry, start that again.
I know, yeah.
Would you rather always have bow and not know it?
Oh.
Or always smell bow on everyone else? So would you rather have it and not know that you've got it, or would you just
I'd rather smell it on everyone else.
Same.
Because I just wouldn't go out. I don't anyway. I don't think I could deal with the anxiety of people sort of doing a little sniff and sort of like weird look on the face.
So
you don't know if it's because of you or not.
I've got fat hygiene anxiety, me. Because I'm a big fella.
You automatically think. Like,
lads, when we were on X Factor, right, and I'm gonna bait them out, and I don't give a fuck because you fucking stunk, right? So I beat the Rocks. Amazing, by the way. We were on stage. Craig David's there singing, and we're just going for the camera, drinking shit mojitos, probably with no Ireland, and she was dancing and all that, and the lads from 5 a.m, boss lads and all that, but one of them stunk, absolutely. Like, I mean, I'm not surprised. They were topless, dancing, and full on, and these could dance, give it a beans, stunk. Do you know in my head? In my head, even though I know I smell fresh as a daisy.
You're thinking, do I smell like that?
No, I'm not thinking that at all. I'm thinking, these are going to look down the line, see the fattest one, and think, he stinks, and it's not me.
That's heavy, that.
I got that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not one of them who lets the anxiety absolutely
I know
become
what you
me.
mean, no.
But it was that little thing in my head. So I ended up going the other side of Laura.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
let her get the blame. Just let her get the blame.
Okay.
I'd rather smell it on everyone else.
Yeah,
I do not want to smell a bone.
No.
Would you rather be forced to live the same day over and over again for a full year, or take 3 years off the end of your life?
I am living the same day over and over. I do the fucking same thing over and over, lad. I do. I would absolutely take the same day.
Would you?
Yeah, for a year.
But
I've edited for 5.
Yeah, but you're not. You're talking about the same sort of day.
Oh,
but
yeah,
this
the
is
same
the,
sort.
the same.
Elden Ring edit.
But I mean, the same edit, the same edit, the same Dragon Ball Z episodes every single
I would. I'd take
day.
that. Over 3 years off my life. I would.
Nah,
I reckon
mate,
I could cope
fuck
with it.
that.
I'd be fucking
I'll just
diddling my lip at the end of it, like proper insane asylum style shit.
If it, say for instance,
what if it's a great day? I know it'll get boring after a month, but what if it was the day where you on the Thursday, or the Friday, it was Thursday, I think he said, you wrote the song, that'd be a bit shit because you're writing the same song over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But what if it's a day where you sat there, you've had a fucking lovely scan, you play FIFA all night, you've watched some boss telly, whatever it is, you've goosed, you've done all this amazing shit.
That's every night.
No, exactly, lad. So that's why I'd do it.
No.
I'd just make that day.
Yeah, but
if you would have said the worst day of your life on repeat.
Nah, okay. I'm making it too simple. Making it too simple.
Not having it, lad.
You don't get to choose the day. It just happens.
I'd still take the day.
Would you?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'd like to think that I could at least live to like 75 and 78.
You're lucky to be here now after last year.
Yeah.
You're counting your chickens, you.
So really, I'm due a good lifespan. I should have died.
You're living on fucking borrowed time, mate.
If you think about it, I should have died. Really, I'm only 1.5 years of age. I've got fucking years ahead of me, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I've only just been born. I'm a new man.
Lad, me fucking birthday's in October. You know what I mean? I'm 2. Do you know what I mean?
Your birthday's on in October, lad.
No, I died.
Oh.
And I should have died.
I was thinking your birthday's definitely not in October.
No, it's in July, my proper one.
I know, but lad, you had me sent for a birthday. I thought, why did you have your 16th in July?
I should have died, lad. I should have died. So,
I mentioned 16th because it was amazing.
Yeah, it was a fucking great party. That's for another one.
That's another one.
Jesus.
Wow.
So you'd rather do that? I'd probably just rather take the 3 years off my life. I'm one of them. I can't be samey. That's why I can't work the 9 to 5 jobs.
Yeah.
The monotonous every day. It just frustrates me.
Yeah.
Okay. So last one. Would you rather spend a year at war, or spend a year in prison? But when we say prison, let's put the extremes to the extremes.
Yeah.
So
you're looking over your shoulder in prison, you're getting bombed every night.
The war is the extreme.
You're on Normandy Beach.
Yeah. Or you're in the supermax of prisons, surviving every day or trying.
Oh no, I'll take war. You know, I
Would
don't
you?
want to be bombed. I'm not into it. I'm not into pegging and all that. I'm not into getting absolutely hooped. and I just can't see myself being bent over and bummed every night in prison. It's not even the looking over your shoulder to get killed at. It's just I don't want some big absolute unit behind me giving me back shots.
So my answer is the laziest thing you've ever heard.
Oh
right?
no,
but it's only because I know my capabilities. Right now.
No, your strength.
Just hear me out.
I'll make a great pillow talker.
Listen, I buy pillows like the best of them. You know what I mean? I choose jail, and this is the reason why.
Okay.
This is the reason why. It is a lazy answer. In war, there's a lot of running. I haven't got it in me. I'm getting shot. There's no feasible way of me surviving war because I'm a target.
I was gonna say,
I'm an absolute target.
A bigger target than the rest.
I am. I'm an absolute target. Whereas in jail, I could go in and I can act like an absolute psycho. I'd bite someone's dick off me, lad.
No, you'd be doing the opposite, lad. You'd act like a pillow princess and everyone would love you. You'd be protected by the whole prison, lad, because you'd be holding on to teabags, fucking pocket you, lad.
No, that's no, lad. Do you think my granddad could look down and see me holding someone's pocket?
Hey.
No.
He's already disappointed with you singing to High School Musical.
No, he's not.
No, it was.
He loved it.
No, yeah, it was. Because I said my granddad would be fine because I'm white. That was heavy shout that, you know.
Yeah, that was heavy shout.
Lads.
No, lads, I wouldn't be no one's fucking pillow, bitch. No.
You're mad.
Lad, no. Well, only yours, but only I know that you're going to make me rich one day, so it's fine.
Doing it for the money.
They've got nothing to offer me.
Protection.
But yeah,
you just don't use it.
Man, and to be honest, you go to jail. Let's be honest, you go to jail.
Oh, in this day and age, mate, you get treated better than you do out here.
You go to jail, you get 3 meals a day, you showers. Yeah, you might have to deal with the odd dickhead, but as long as you're not a dickhead yourself, don't go looking for it. I'm sure you're all right.
Moral of the story, kids, don't join the army, go to jail.
Yeah, go to jail, don't join the army.
Hang on a minute. It's pretty much the same thing. They're all backshotting each other in the army.
Oh,
they're in camps of fellas and no beards.
That's not even like molestation. No. That is willingness.
Oh, it's like, oh, come on, yeah.
You can't molest the willing, Glado.
Oh my God. Right. Anyway, moving on. So these say quick fire, right? But they're definitely not, right?
Be as quick fire as you can, lad.
You ready? No, I mean, it depends on your answer. I'm not going to answer these. You can.
Okay,
right?
one sentence, let's go.
If you could tell your 16-year-old self one thing, what would it be? Can be as long or as short as you want. So it's not like 3 words. If you can tell your 16-year-old self one thing, what would it be?
Don't neche.
Okay, sound.
If you believe me, I'll tell you off pod, but if I necked air instead of air, I would have had such a good 6 or 7 months.
Okay. If you could tell, no one ever does this one, because obviously you don't know. If you could tell your future self, your 60-year-old self something, what would you tell them? You at your age now, so your 60-year-old self, lads, half of your family aren't here no more. You're 60 now.
Yeah, but what can I tell them?
No, what can you tell you? The future you.
Oh.
Yeah,
do you mean me now telling the future me?
Yeah.
What would I tell them?
This is why no one asks you that, because what would you tell your future self?
Well,
what
it
would
depends.
You tell 60-year-old
It depends, doesn't it? Because if 60-year-old me is still like this, I'm going to say, have you not started that diet yet?
Yeah.
Come on, you're renewing your vows. Get fucking in the gym. But, you know, if 60-year-old me is, you know, fucking flying, podcast done, everything it's done, we reached the top and now we're slowly coming down very nicely, so whatever. I'd go.
We're in Big Brother being homophobic.
Yeah, probably. Know what I mean? I've just done Strictly Come Dancing and broke me hip. I've now got a new hip.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I'll say, do you know what? thank you.
Yeah,
Because now I've got all this to look forward to.
As I was asking, I was thinking, what would I say? And then I thought, I'd say thank you.
Yeah,
thank you. Right. Yeah, it's cool, lad.
Yeah, I like that.
What one thing would you remove from life with a click of your fingers if you could?
So my biological dad.
I'm leaving that one right there, fucking hell. Wow.
No, I'm joking, joking.
Okay.
Well, obviously, I can't do that because I wouldn't be here.
No, now.
Right now?
Past, yeah, right now. It's not an executive order because you're not putting something into power.
Oh, okay.
Needs to be a law. You're literally just removing something with a click of your fingers.
What would I remove right now?
Absolute click of your fingers, just whoom, vanishes from the air.
Oh, that's a tough one, you know. Oh.
You're Thanosing it from existence, lad.
Yeah? Okay. 3 buskers from town. Because there's too fucking many, and I want that spot. I will click my fingers and you're dust, mate.
Okay. What's one thing that you click into existence with a click? Just boom.
Me granddad.
Oh.
Or me nan.
Oh, no, that's heavy, that, lad. Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Heavy, that, bro.
Me granddad or me nan. And
well,
the reason
it's not like a one-time wish thing. It's like, what would you go, I'm wishing in, boom, and you can say 10 things, you know what I mean? I'm saying,
well then, yeah, me nan and granddad, straight away.
Lads. Wow,
straight away.
Okay, beautiful.
Straight away, me granddad's me fucking hero, mate. To be honest with you, lad, he was just one of them fellas where he was old school, everyone knew him, everyone liked him, just one of the fucking normal fella. But lad, even when I was going through, because obviously you won't know loads, but I went through dark places, you know what I mean, and done stupid things, and he never gave up, lad, and he was always like, just keep singing, lad, and you'll get through it. And that's one thing that I was gutted that happened. He died the year before we went on X Factor, so we never got to see that, and he always knew I'd be on it. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
yeah, seeing it, lad.
Straight away.
Yeah, wow,
bang,
absolute heart sing the fuck out of me. That I don't know what I expected as an answer. I never even thought of bringing people back. Me, I didn't, lads, and just what absolutely knocked me sideways. That.
I think that's a nice way of ending that pod, lads.
Wow,
what a night. That was a good pod. I enjoyed that, bro. We smashed that there. That was good. I enjoyed that.
You know what to do, Sheriffs. If you do like what we're doing here, you hit the subscribe button, you like the video, and you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified about this and anything else that we post in the future. Don't forget these 10% off if you say behind the screen at the Bootle Arms when you come for your scran. And I had something else I was going to say and I can't remember. Just like, subscribe, comment, man. Share it all over just your socials. Have a look at our socials and share it with your mates. You know, we're normal lads. Come and have a laugh with us. You know what I mean? And anyone at the end of the day, on, who's watched it till the end, there's room here for a guest. There you go. Anyone wants to be on it, give us a shout. Yeah, of course, man. But I mean, as long as you bring something, you won't know unless you've watched it to the end, so that we know if you're a fan of it or not. So there's no comments. Absolutely none. Now listen, like, subscribe, get on us. If you've got any executive orders, if you want to play along with the predictions, if you've got any would you rathers for us, anything. We're new, we're brand new, we're learning, we're absorbing. Fresh, new. If you've got anything for us, let us go. If you want to shout out for the week, whatever, get on us, man. Cherubs, enjoyed that. See you on the next one, man. Take it easy.